Come on, y'all.
Hello, welcome back, Golan-Globus. There was a false start that you don't get to know about, except for the fact that I'm telling you about it right now. All right, I have a certain situation with my internet. It's been 13 days, on, off, on, off. Thought it broke again. Message my neighbor, who I may or may not have a tunnel underground that goes to my house, so I'm on his internet.
Do you have the right to that tunnel? Are you and your twin brother?
You see, I knew it was a good idea to bring up the tunnel, because this is a tunnel movie.
Yeah.
It's all about tunnels. Jean-Claude, a mole man, tunneling everywhere.
El Topo, if you will.
Oh my God, it's coming back to El Topo. This is incredible. This is incredible. How do we bridge this gap to introducing people?
Now, speaking of filling in the blanks. Yeah, he's here, everybody. The reason you're listening to this episode. Phil DeGlass is back.
That's the better marquee name than Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah,
They came for him.
I think I hate him. I don't know.
We forget. You know,
by the end of the episode, I will hate him. That's for sure.
You do your own research. Who hates who in this hate triangle or love triangle? I forget where we're at.
It's a love-hate triangle.
Love-hate triangle.
How about you join in, Phil?
That's true. I love you guys, but you have the worst memories of anyone.
We do.
Griff and I are best pals.
Yes!
Tim and I, everything's eroded since we last came on. It's
I remember. Now I remember. It's all coming back to me.
Do you remember? Do you even remember why?
Yes, you humiliated me. No, you put a wedge between the psychic twins of Griff and Tim. You're the Frank of this situation. The Black Throat incident. We'll leave it at that.
No.
If you want to hear about it.
Oh,
what? You got more to say?
There's more to say.
You have an audio clip we need to play?
I might. I definitely have an X thread or a Twitter thread. You actually hate me for two reasons, Tim. You forgot the other one.
He's such a good.
Illuminate me on the other reason I hate you.
Okay, so he's gonna remind us of why.
last episode, right? Do you remember? It was Griff had accused me of being racist, but we got over it. We got over it together, and we watched.
Well, because we're living in a new world now where it's okay to be racist.
Maybe that's what happened. Time passed and everything, and we were watching Scarab. We were hating on Ginty. We all united. We united like the Wagner twins and Frank. It was great. And then I go to listen to the episode because I do like listening to myself talk. So I went back to the episode, and what do I hear? I hear Curse of the Pharaoh by King Diamond. But of course,
this idiot. Yeah,
this sets Tim off because there's nothing worse than calling a Merciful Fate song a King Diamond song.
Well, know the difference, fuckhead. Yeah,
it's true.
Right?
I have the album. I admit I fucked up.
You don't owe me an apology. You owe Mr. King Diamond an apology.
When I see him,
I know he listens. So.
And then,
all right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do another reason I hate you.
Yes, you hate me because of you said the infamous Black Throat incident, which happened. We have at the go back and listen to the Scream Blackula Scream, and you'll get to hear that song Black Throat.
And then listen to the Blade episode to understand what the Black Throat incident is, which will not be spoken of. It's verboten. Will not be spoken ever again on this show.
Yeah, and unlike
you know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be the bigger man. And I'm gonna look past this. I'm gonna forgive you.
Thank you. That's very nice of you. That's very kind.
Here's the reason I'm gonna hate you though.
Oh no!
I just got done reading the novelization of Double Impact that Phil sent us. What is this, Phil?
It's amazing. Yeah, I have a reputation for taking copious notes because I think these movies, all the ones that I'm with you all to do this podcast for, I actually love these movies, and I want to make sure that they are properly represented. Actually, minus I don't know why I did this for Scarab, but that's beside the point. But yeah, I love this movie. So how many pages are there?
7 pages 26? Front to back.
Yeah.
My toner bill will be coming to you in the mail.
I will say it looks like you used the 13 font, and I appreciate that. The eyes are not what they used to be.
Yes. I also it's in Comic Sans though. I'm sorry about that. Apparently everyone hates Comic Sans.
I also know I was listening. I think it was the episode with Joe Coleman for Blade. Apparently, you guys are talking shit about Alex Ovechkin.
Oh yeah, fuck true? That guy.
Yeah, fuck him.
Why? What did he do? You don't like him? The Washington Capitals are our team down here.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me, we're from Hockey Town, so we can say whatever we want.
Hockey Town, all right.
Yeah, but you all were talking about how great Gretzky was. Apparently.
Well, he is. He's called the Great One, isn't
he? I know.
Although we might have to retract that because he is MAGA now.
He's MAGA.
He's MAGA.
What?
Yes.
He's not standing up for his own home country.
No.
I don't
MAGA.
think. I'm not sure.
Because I hate them both.
I don't know.
I didn't even know who this guy. What's his name again? Ovechkin.
Alex.
I never heard of the guy.
I'll let Phil be offended for that one.
Wait, listen. I need to tell you all something. I'm actually not a huge hockey fan, but my girl is a massive hockey fan, and now she's pissed off. So she's a legit. She's not just one of these chicks that puts on a jersey that's been bedazzled, so she looks cute at the game. She actually loves fucking hockey. She cried when the Capitals won a few years ago. So them's fighting words for her. So I can only defend her so much, but yeah.
I guess she got her comeuppance. What was it, like a week ago, when the Red Wings had a 2-1 lead over the Caps, and then they beat us 5-2.
Yeah, this might be their year. You never know.
Yeah, it could be, and then he's gonna surpass that Gretzky record, and good for him.
All right, getting back to Double Impact. You told me before we recorded for the second time that you have a connection between all the movies you have done with us, and like you said, we can't remember anything, so I don't even know what movies we did with you.
There's a thread.
Is there a connection?
There's a connection, and it actually goes really well with Phil de Glass, because if you recall, the first movie we did was Maniac Killer. The second, or we did some other stuff, Houston, all that stuff. Then we did Night Killer. Then, now we're doing Double Impact. What happens in all three movies? Do you know?
Wait, you're leaving Scarab out.
Well, we also did Scarab. We did Matt Houston.
I'm already putting holes in your theory. Because
no, I'm just saying only three of the movies. 3 of the movies connected.
Three of them are connected. Okay.
Yeah.
What do they have in common?
All featured the lead character breaking a glass with their hand. Yep. Yeah, didn't see that, did you?
Wow.
No, I didn't.
That's a hell of a thread, man.
Isn't that crazy? Is it wacky?
Crazy. That's crazy. That's going to be the inspiration behind so much YouTube content. People like
there's literally one page of his notes dedicated to that theory.
Yeah, the Filibers. That's what they're called.
Right now, I'm tearing it up and throwing it in the trash.
Yeah, in the fire. We actually have an active fire going. The acid pit's too far away. And that's fucking
Mattingly, take this page and wipe your ass with it.
All right, guys, we do have to talk about Jean-Claude Van Damme. And I know Phil actually did his research.
Phil, you requested this movie. Why?
All right, first of all, happy birthday to both of y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was very... Hope you had a good birthday. And, part of this was reconciling with Griff. Griff, I know you love Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Love him.
And I was like, if I wanted to... Because I felt bad about that whole thing we went through. I was like, let me give him not just one Van Damme. I'm going to give you 2 Van Dammes for your birthday. So I was like, yeah, let's do this. And me and my brother we would quote this movie. We actually would refilm on our VHS camcorders scenes from this movie. Yeah, the scene where
Which one were you?
I was Van Damme. I did the.
Well, wait. Yeah. Which one are you, Chad?
I'm Chad. I was Chad.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah,
my brother. No, my brother was the dirty British guy in the pink gi that we'll talk about later. Who gets his face kicked in. Yeah. Anyway,
the guy that's in it for like 5 seconds just get kicked in the face.
Yeah, the British guy. Yeah, that kicked Ducky in the face.
I think he was Australian.
Yeah. And it's also because the very first episode I ever listened to this show was Bloodsport, and this is kind of all comes full circle. But the last reason I brought it here today for you all is, does Chad and Alex remind you two of anyone?
But I can't imagine who it
Rick does wear silk underwear.
Alex is a brooding, no nonsense character from the streets. From the streets.
Who's that remind me of?
I can't think.
Chad is the upbeat, happy-go-lucky guy. Loves to dance.
Oh,
who is Riff? Is that a new pair of leg warmers you're wearing?
They are. Thank you.
So you're saying, that Golan-Globus Theater, the hosts of Golan-Globus Theater, are the Chad and Alex of action movie podcasting.
That's correct.
Yeah. I did notice in this movie, I was like, what the fuck is Chad wearing at all times? Right. I was like, Alex is okay.
Yeah.
And I'm usually like, what the fuck is Griff wearing at all times? So maybe he's onto something here.
I think you are. I kind of started to see it after a while there too. I've been accosted by many of beautiful white women in areas where white women are not prevalent, and they just go right for the dick. That's when I realized, though.
Apparently, also, the other connection, besides you two basically sharing the screen together, which is awesome, which is really cool, is that Menahem Golan of Golan-Globus fame helped write the first script, or had the idea for adapting this film with the director, Sheldon Lettich, back in the 80s. So they were trying to do a Corsican Brothers update, and it was originally those two who were involved, and then Lettich, I guess, didn't get paid for Delta Force 3, and he sued him, and they said, "Oh, you can just have the rights to this movie, and we'll call it even." So that's how they were out of it. But another thread to the Golan-Globus.
So this is a reboot of the classic Cheech and Chong movie, The Corsican Brothers. Is that what we're getting at?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Directed by Alexander Dumas.
You imagine how much better this movie would have been if the thing where the one twin feels the other one's pain. How many hijinks we could have got up to?
Oh, wow. Or maybe if maybe they felt each other's orgasm.
Oh my god.
Well, we'll get to that.
Then you. I was gonna say that we don't have a very important movie or moment in this movie.
This also was. Correct me if I'm wrong, because you are the Van Damme-ologist.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Is this the first time of many times Van Damme plays twins?
Yes. Yeah, most people will say he was only in 4 movies. This one, Double Impact,
4. Yeah.
The Order, and then Replicant, he plays a clone. I never saw The Order. I don't know about that one. Maximum Risk, he was a twin. Like, it opens up and he finds his dead twin brother. And it's actually kind of a cool idea, but they're not. They're only on screen together for that one scene.
Okay.
And then Time Cop. I count Time Cop because aren't they in the same world at the same time in Time Cop?
At one point, they are in the same world at the same time, like in the third act. Yeah.
So 5 times.
What do you think that says about Van Damme? That
he wants 2 paychecks.
Twins?
He got double paid for this.
He got double paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Claude Van Damme and as JCVD. He had 2 checks written out.
Or maybe he's really generous and he just took 1 check and he did 2 roles so that the other actors could get paid more. You don't know.
We are giving him. I think we're giving him a little bit of shit here, but at the same time, he actually did a good job of separating these 2 characters.
Yeah. I mean, Alex and Chad were, I believe, 2 separate characters. Yeah, he did do a good job. What do you think, Phil?
I thought that they were great. One had it was, in case you got confused, one's hair was like slicked back. Did you notice that?
To show the knot on the forehead too.
Right. What's the knot on the forehead? I don't know. What are you talking about?
Jean-Claude always has a knot on his forehead.
Yeah.
You don't know the Jean-Claude. I mean, you've never seen a Jean-Claude movie? He's got that big knot on his forehead.
It's always there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But is there something special about it in this movie?
Well, no. Well, yeah. Here's I was the only one who's a genius enough to pick up on this.
Clearly.
But okay, you got the street tough Alex. So he proudly shows off that big knot on his head. He probably got it in a street fight.
Yeah.
Slicked his hair back. And I believe this is probably Van Damme. He had to bring this to it. He's like, no, they have to be different. So Chad, by the way, for everyone listening, I'm gonna mix Chad and Alex up throughout the whole.
Oh, we all are.
Deal with
Good
it.
luck.
Yeah. Chad, the sissy one, he had hair where it was a little like covering up, a little strand would cover the and then to even make it better, and go back and watch, people. I picked up on this. All throughout the movie, he has some kind of a wound, whether it be a black eye, a fucking split lip on his left side of his face to draw your eye away from Jean-Claude's right, because the knot is literally on Jean-Claude's head. He can't do anything about that.
That's right.
But it does make it seem like there's two separate characters.
Now, the original Corsican brothers were conjoined twins. Maybe that's where their heads attached. They could have done that. They could have had like a surgery scene, like in the basket case.
That would have been better. Like how to explain it. Like they would have a little exposition dump in the beginning. Like our children survived the conjoined twins operation.
Yeah,
where they were joined head to head. And that's better.
Maybe a little better than they are the heirs to a tunnel in Hong Kong to China.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
We'll get into
that. But we know you're a flixologist,
yes,
Mr. DeGlass.
Yes.
And you come up with a drink for because people get ready for 3 hours.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you still have like 10 minutes of opener to go through.
Right. So you might need to get a little drink in your belly. So Phil, what have you come up with for a double impact?
Yeah, normally I do a little beer mix cocktail thing for the show, but this time, we went a little bit all out there. We have a special cocktail.
I hope there's some cognac.
Well, cognac? You could do cognac. You could do a lot of different things in this movie. There's a lot of alcohol. So cognac was on the list. You could do a shot of Johnny Walker. So you definitely need Johnny Walker Red. He basically, this is what he's drinking when he's getting really fucked up in the movie, and he uses 3 Johnny Walker Red bottles to destroy his opponents at the Climax Club. So that is all over this movie, and you could tell because you could spot Johnny Walker bottle. It's kind of square and it's got the label diagonal, so you can easily see what that is. So you need 2 ounces of Johnny Walker Red, about 1.5 ounces of lime juice, 1.5 ounces of grenadine, top it with some ginger beer. And you garnish it with 2 drunken cherries. I get these little cherries that are been soaked in moonshine. So it's like double the scotch, so 2 ounces to make it stiff like Alex, and mix with lime grenadine to get fruitiness like Chad. So what you have is the perfect double impact cocktail, and it's called the Double Whiskey Punch. So there you have it, the Double Whiskey Punch. And if you are so inclined, make 2 of them.
I will be.
Is that a Bolo impression you just did?
That was actually a Philip Chan, Raymond Zhang impersonation.
No,
I could do that.
By the way, if that enticed you, that recipe.
Oh, it fucking did.
Phil has plenty of more on his website, flixology.com. FLIX. OLOGY.
It'll be in the show notes too. You can find it there.
Check him out.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be great. I want to bring up, if we're gonna be drinking double whiskey punches, we're gonna get a little like, I don't know, high school girly. We're gonna be thinking in that mindset. And so this is the wrong era for Jean-Claude Van Damme. He should have been in the era of Twilight, of Hunger Games, the young adult, teen girl thing. Because I want to ask you guys, we all know who we want out of Edward or Charlie. You're Team Edward, of course, Murray.
I don't know who Team Charlie is. Who's Charlie?
Yeah.
We're talking Twilight. So you got the vampire and the werewolf, which you're Team Werewolf.
Yeah.
Is his name Charlie?
I don't know. I just grabbed random names off IMDb.
I thought Edward was a vampire.
Yeah,
Edward was a vampire.
There's no Charlie. Okay. What are you talking about?
Charlie was like third on the billings.
I'm gonna have to fucking look this up now. What the fuck is it?
His name was third on the billings, so I figured he was the werewolf.
Okay, all right. So you're saying, are we Team Chad or Team Alex? Go on.
Peter or Gail, Chad or Alex. Yes, you got the bit.
Okay.
Fucking guys, here.
Speaking of Chad, Griff and I got into a conversation before this episode that, by the way, I was so confused because we know that there's an internet thing that's been going around for like 20 years, how a Chad is like a badass. So I immediately got confused because I've been brainwashed into thinking that. So I was like, Chad's got to be the badass in this movie. No, Chad is the wimp.
Yep.
And that makes sense because I've always been under the knowledge that Chad is a gay guy name. And then Griff in his innocence, his naivete, is like, gay guy name? What does that mean? And I was like, yeah, like Chad, Todd, Scott, Bruce. And he's like, that's a thing? And I go, yeah. And then maybe it's a Generation X thing because you know what I was talking about, right?
Yeah, I totally know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Lance.
Absolutely.
Lance is another gay.
Lance, Lance.
Yeah.
Like, remember Lancelot Link? He was totally gay.
Totally. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, if you name your kid that name, you're more likely he's going to be gay in the future. I'm just saying.
Well, it's. I just want to clarify. It's Team Jacob. I think is what I just.
That's it. It's Jacob.
Yeah. Jacob and Edward. Okay. Well,
I got the Hunger Games right though. I think it's Peter and Gail. Peter and Gail is Hunger Games at least.
Those are some really masculine sounding names.
Well, the guy makes bread.
Yeah.
Guess which one he is.
Yeah. I don't know because Gail is first of all a woman's name, so I don't even. So the guy's name was Gail.
Gail.
I think he was like a seaman.
Oh, yeah, he's seaman.
Look, I know there's a double impact that is a gay porn, but what are we talking about? We're talking about a lot of gay stuff now. But I will say, I'm actually surprisingly, I'm Team Chad because I kind of missed that Van Damme. Like, don't you miss that one? He was so fucking serious in every DTV movie he was in, and I missed that because I think he wanted to transition out of. Transition. Yeah, he wanted to transition out of being like a goofy, aw shucks action guy who was comedic into like this serious, like I'm a badass type role, and there's just too much of that. Yeah, I like both of them, but I was pulling for Chad.
He was a traditional white meat babyface, but that's an interesting point because you were talking about this. This was the transition point. This is 1991, people. So we get, like you said, Chad is that classic canon hero that you're like, you love. The movie had that fun energy, but since we're in the 90s, it's got to be an hour 50. And I'm sorry, there was 20 minutes we could have sliced off this movie, no problem, and had the same experience.
We had 9 minutes of intro segment. We could have been done with that. But are you Chad or Alex? You're picking Peter, Gail, Charlie, Jacob.
I think we already established it from Phil. I'm Alex and you're Chad.
Oh no! You got to pick a team though.
Team.
Like, what side are you on? Yeah,
I'm on Alex's side.
Yeah,
you're crushing on Alex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I relate to Alex.
Well, he's a fake tough guy, so I didn't think he'd be into that.
What are you talking about? He beats people up.
Yeah, I guess he does beat people up.
I mean, at the end, they both beat up two elderly men, so I don't know.
The biggest problem with Alex though is he is so fucking insecure. Like, Chad is not. Like, he's just kind of goes with the flow. Alex is so hung up on Danielle and them fucking. It even manifests itself in the middle of the movie, like into something that actually happens. But Griff, what are you? Which one? What about you?
Chad as well. It'd be hard to be a full-time friend of either of these dudes. They're fucking miserable fucks. Like, Chad is complete distracted by any piece of ass that walks by him. Like you said about Alex, he's fucking basket case. So it's like neither of these people want to be.
Dude, he grew up in a French orphanage in Hong Kong. They'll fuck you up, dude. Nuns.
It's true.
We got through probably everything we should in this top half. There's going to be plenty more discussion about this movie, obviously, throughout. So, Murray, do us the honors.
All right, everybody, settle in. Have yourself what was that drink again?
Double whiskey punch. Yeah.
Make yourself a double whiskey punch, because you're going to need it when we talk for 3 hours about Double Impact.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. He always makes an impact. Now, get ready for Double Impact.
There's 2 of them. Think about it.
Van Damme ×2.
He looks exactly like you.
Me?
Twin brothers reunited on a mission.
Watch my back.
To avenge their parents' death. One packs a punch. One packs a piece.
Look good to me.
Together, they deliver Double Impact.
Excuse me.
From Hollywood to the Far East. On land. On sea. And in the air. They're damn quick.
Express service.
Damn cool. Damn hot.
So now what do we do? That's what I love about you.
Van Damme ×2. Double the fun.
I would never in my life wear black silk underwear. I'm with you on that one.
And double the bad damage. Double Impact.
Welcome back. Great trailer. I hope the consistency is kept up with the trailers. Because, Murray, you know what we had for Dread last week? A 1.5 minute long trailer. I didn't even know that existed. I love a 90-second. I love a 90-minute movie. I love a 90-second trailer. Get in, get out.
Yeah.
What's with trailers these days being 4.5 minutes long and be like, here is the plot, bullet points. Come see this movie.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Like, leave a little mystery to me. Don't tell me what happens in the hidden. I want to find out live during the movie.
Exactly.
100%.
100%.
All right, people. We started out in Hong Kong back in 25 years ago. 66, I guess, would be. This movie takes place in 91. We know we're in the 60s because their mom's dressed like Jackie O.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are celebrating the opening of the tunnel that connects China to Hong Kong. We know nothing about the world. We're proud Americans. We don't need to know anything about the world. We don't know if that's a real thing. Is it? Who cares? We're never going to Hong Kong. But that's what they're doing. Their dad, Paul Wagner, and their mother, Catherine, they're celebrating he was the architect behind this tunnel.
Yeah. And we even need to know his middle name for his initial later on.
Such an important architect.
Ugh.
He has a bodyguard.
Oh, that's right, Frank.
That's true. I didn't even think of that. why did he have a bodyguard? And Griffith did not.
He learned everything he needed to know in Nam. Just got out of Nam. He was probably doing time with the exterminator, Robert Ginty. They were chopping heads off.
I love this too. I obviously share your opinions about this. But we obviously have to DH Frank 25 years. Oh, yeah. So how are we going to do that? We're going to pop a wig on his head, and we're just going to blast him with pale makeup, so his face doesn't look too red.
Yeah, and it's played by Jeffrey Lewis, who was in like 6 or 7 Eastwood movies, and also the father of Juliette Lewis of Mickey and Mallory and Natural Born Killers. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's her father. Yeah,
been on a few movies we've done.
Now, is their practical de-aging better than like this new
yes
AI de-aging?
Yeah. Well, did it take you out of the movie? You're like, I can't believe this.
Oh, I just want to always jerk off practical effects. I love practical.
So they're celebrating the opening, and they're going home, and they got walkie-talkies. They're talking to each other, Frank.
Okay, this is just fun. You know, the first time you're on a road trip with friends or anything, you got walkie-talkies between the vehicles, and you can chime in. Hey, what do you guys listen to? Spice Girls. You know, it's fucking fun. They're newlyweds.
You know what we were talking about?
What?
Where
is this going?
I want to extend this episode even longer.
Where did this go?
I want you to chime in too, Phil. We learned a few weeks ago that your lady friend is a big karaokeer.
Yeah.
And you were terrified. I just think you haven't found your song yet.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah.
Do you think a Spice Girl song maybe is your song? Wanna Be?
Want to be my lover?
Yeah.
Yeah. Spice up your life. It could be.
Well, what's your go-to karaoke song?
It's unfortunately, you guys. Actually, fortunately, you had it on last week. It's Breaking the Law by Judas Priest. I mean, come on.
There you go, baby.
Yeah, it was for your Dread episode. I was singing along. I love that song. Judas Priest was my band growing up. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Judas Priest album?
Scream. It's probably Screaming for Vengeance, even though British Steel's close. But you know what? It's actually what's the one with Tyrant? Oh, Sad Wings. Sad Wings of Destiny is probably the best. Yeah.
The correct answer is
Victor. Yeah. What is it?
Sad Wings of Destiny.
Yeah.
I will take 70s Priest over 80s Priest any day though. Even though Painkiller
is pretty good.
Probably one of the best comeback albums of all time.
That's true.
After fucking Ram It Down and fucking Turbo. You heard it here first.
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
This is what makes us the best people. We just segued into a great album recommendation.
Can I just say something? Can I say something about that? You know, I feel like Tim and I are very we're close to the same age. My birthday's coming up soon for my 51. And I listen to the show and it's like I totally understand what Tim's talking about. But I'm like a fake Tim. I'm like a Vince from Savage Streets. Like I like heavy metal, but I don't have tattoos or long hair.
I don't have any of that.
I play guitar, but I'm not good. I never got good enough to be like Yngwie Malmsteen or anything. It's just
I don't know if you think that's good. Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like I came up short with everything. You know?
Well, Phil, I don't have tattoos and long hair either.
Oh, you don't? That's true. I know you have long hair.
No, it's not.
We know how you feel about hair.
By the way, I said a few weeks ago I've been watching Severance, and fucking the guy Adam Scott is his name.
Adam Scott.
His fucking hair is driving me crazy.
Yeah, it's all over the ears.
It's like emo hair.
Yeah.
And they actually had an episode where it was a flashback to he was like a college professor before this, and he had a professional haircut. And I was like, oh my God, that's so much better.
Yeah.
His ears aren't getting molested by that hair.
Yeah.
No, just to wrap up this whole karaoke thing, Genevieve was playing some records. She's into like the old country and blues shit. And I forget Ronstadt maybe, but I got into it for a minute there, and she's like, "What are you doing right now?" So this is why I don't karaoke. People stop. Maria stopped me multiple times. Goes, no, that's not you. Abra has emailed me. Other people have told me, Griff, love you. Don't do that.
Because you haven't found your song yet. Everyone has their song.
Right. What she's doing now is tearing me apart.
That's not your song.
An Indian in my heart. I think that's how that went.
I don't know what you're singing.
If I was wrong, that sounds really bad. Garth Brooks.
That's Linda Ronstadt? What?
No, that's Garth Brooks. What she's doing now.
How about This Charming Man by the Smiths? That maybe that's your song.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
You're a Smiths guy.
Yeah.
Of course, my song, the classic song, Make Love on a Grave by Psychosexual, the greatest song ever put down.
One line from it. Hurry up. Go.
I've got to read you.
Okay,
Have you ever heard someone say, I want to breed? That's like the most unsexy, repulsive way of saying I want to fuck. Hey girl, I gotta breed you. And I've heard people using that phrase.
It's so popular these days. They're like, "Oh, are you ready to breed me?" It's just what the fuck is that? What is wrong with
yucking my yum, people?
Ugh.
Stop it. That's boner killing. All right. For the last thing I want to think about when I'm fucking is, even though that's the reason for fucking, is knocking somebody up. No, that's the last thing I want.
You don't want to be able to think about having a beautiful child while you're having sex.
No, last thing I'm thinking about. By the way, how is my surrogate son Noah doing?
He's doing. Thanks for asking. He's doing great. He's got into college and he's getting ready to line that up for next year. So
was he baptized? Yeah. Did you baptize him?
Yeah.
Oh, can we rebaptize him? I want to become his godfather.
Yeah, you can. Absolutely. He would love it. He loves you guys. he's been able to stay away from the fog because of you guys. So thank you. Hey, I owe you that much.
Hey,
Griff, you too. I'll go do a separate ceremony with Griff.
I'll be the godmother. I don't care. I mean, as long as we're on the paperwork, that's all that matters.
Pull it back.
Right. Where the fuck are we in this movie?
We are in cars. You said they're doing a little
We're wrapping it up. They're having fun with the walkie-talkies. They're headed back in. Hey, Frank, you know what? Me and the wife, she said she's gonna go down on me while I'm driving. The nanny doesn't mind.
Well, watch out for that present I gave you underneath the seat.
Yeah, that's right. Frank says that to him, right? Or was that
Frank gives Paul an empty cigar box with his initials monogrammed on
Paul Honus Wagner.
It's for Catherine, though, because Frank got it for Paul to give to Catherine.
Oh, but it's a cigar box.
An empty cigar box.
What the fuck?
Because he make a crack about that. He's like, "Oh yeah, I bet you smoked all those cigars, Frank."
You're right.
Don't worry, I left a lighter.
Have a light.
So this is the empty cigar box. This is for the guy's wife, by the way.
Yeah.
An empty cigar box with his monogram on it.
Yes.
And it's a lighter inside.
That's so fucking weird. This is so fuck. Just so she could do the womanly wifey thing and lighting up his cigar while he smokes.
Oh, I thought you were going to say some kind of Monica Lewinsky thing with a cigar.
Oh, yeah.
So they're having a nice laugh, and they stop at their home, and there's some goons waiting for them.
Oh, of course there is. They're Asian. We are in Hong Kong, after all, people.
Yeah,
that's most of the population.
Yeah,
but they also happen to be affiliated.
But
with
at
the
this
gang.
time, it was a British territory, so you do have your Gualos, I think what they're called. That's the Chinese version of Gaijin.
Oh, really? Gualo?
Yeah, Gualos.
Oh, I love cooking with those peppers.
So they open fire. And what? Okay, what is going on with Paul? He's an architect. He's carrying a gun. He has a fucking bodyguard.
He looks like James Bond. Like he's cool looking. He's got the slick back hair. He's got a white tuxedo on.
Yeah.
He's
every woman loves. This could be my song.
It says architecture in Hong Kong.
This could be my song. Every woman loves a sharp dressed man. He's just trying. Even though he's married with children, he's still trying to get his wife wet by dressing up.
We saw that he's bred her because we have an Asian woman holding two babies.
That's what I just
said. Chad and Alex. Yeah.
But Murray, all relationships work, and he's still putting the work in. He's still wearing the fucking tuxedos just to get his wife hot. That's what that song's all about.
Bravo, Paul.
Bravo, Paul.
So there's a gunfight. He gets taken out. Catherine just walks out into gunfire. She gets shot.
Yeah.
We're left with the little Mama-san holding the babies.
Mm-hmm.
Frank is like, I'll be there. Don't worry, buddy. He's driving out.
Yeah.
And who do we see?
Oh, my God. It's funny. This guy terrorized me throughout my childhood. I was terrorized by him. Terrified by him. Excuse me. Yeah. Mr. Bolo Young. Oh!
And he's looking young because his 25 years earlier.
Yeah. So his hair's a little longer. His face.
A little shorter because it's the 60s. He's got it parted down the middle.
Okay.
He's rocking a little bit of a mullet.
It was a little bit of a mullet, yeah.
But, he murders the family.
That's right.
He's going in for the kill on the babies. He's brutal. We know. Chung Lee.
Yeah.
And is this where Frank finally shows up?
Yeah, I believe this is where Frank finally pulls up and just unloads, and you get the heroic shield where it's just 5 people firing on him. He manages to hit all 5 of the people or whatever. He rescues one of the
He
babies.
shoots Bolo in the face.
He shot Bolo.
Yeah.
That's how we got that scar?
Yes.
Yeah, through the glass. He like shoots it through the glass and the glass shatters on his face. And he's bleeding. And then he gets back up and the nanny takes one of the babies.
Yeah. Well, he's like, take those kids out of here. She takes one.
Yeah, one.
What a jerk.
And then he's like, fuck, I got to take this one. So he grabs the other kid. As he's escaping, he's like, Griffith? Griffith, of course, is the business partner of Mr. Paul Wagner. And he's with a character named Mr. Zhang.
Mr. Zhang.
So we're like, uh-oh. Griffith must have been behind this assassination attempt. Oh, it's not an assassination attempt. He did it.
Yeah. And
Well, all we need to know is we're transitioning to the 90s. So we still need that explanation for later on why Jean-Claude has a French accent. So we learn Alex has got his French accent from the only French orphanage that Hong Kong has.
Yeah.
How do we know that, Griff? Because children are singing Alouette. Chante Alouette.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's your song.
Oh, maybe that is. I'm so good at accents.
Very Jacques?
Very Jacques.
No, that's not it. That's not your song.
That's not it.
Yeah, that's not your song.
We'll find it by the end of this episode.
So she just dumps the baby on the doorstep. The nuns take him in.
Yeah, she doesn't even put him in a basket or anything. She just like drops him on the front door.
Yeah.
Like just crawling. It's like blanket pulls off. Yeah.
That's the origin of the knot.
Yeah.
Frank took the other boy and just raised him himself. He apparently always
manned up.
Yeah.
Actually raised another man's child. I would never do that.
That's a good twist on the whole thing of like fathers can't be, you can't have a single father. He was just like, I'll raise this boy.
Right.
Yeah. Raised him to be a sharp.
And he raised him well.
Yeah, he did.
Because 25 years later, we are in Hollywood. Hollywood.
Nights, the Hollywood Hills. I was looking so fine. No?
That's not it
What's
either.
his name?
Bob Seger?
No?
No.
Okay.
You're besmirching the good name of Michigan's poet laureate, Bob Seger. So we're in. I mean, can we just be real about it? I mean, like, even though he's supposed to have grown up in America, he's total Euro trash when it comes to his style. Like, nobody was wearing this shit in 91. I'm sorry. We open up.
I'll leave that to you two to decide.
Chad's wearing a fucking leotard and leg warmers.
Yep.
Now we've talked about it. There's double standards in the world. A woman wearing that, great. Guy wearing that, what the fuck do you have on?
Right. You're contributing to that though.
Yeah, I mean these are super overly tight leotards. I mean,
right.
They are up in his crotch very tight.
I suspect something's going on and like some socks issues.
I think there was
something is happening.
I think they were hiking boot socks. That's what he put in there.
The
like wool socks.
Yeah, the socks Bernie's wearing right now.
Yeah.
He and the socks are working because he's got a whole sea of babes in front of him. He's working the body of one young nubile lady. A familiar. I recognize that vulva from anywhere. It's Miss Julie Strain of Sedaris movie fame.
Right. Malibu Mike, I hope you're listening.
In a very, very important role.
Very important.
He's working her thighs. See the ladies.
We're crawling, doing a slow camera crawl up her leg. And we're like, oh,
she's got legs. She knows how to use them.
Look, I did the research. We have yet to have nudity in a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
Well, we've seen his butt.
We've seen his butt.
Yeah. We've never seen female nudity.
Exactly.
You just wait.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You keep waiting, dear listeners. But yeah, we're getting a tease because we're going up that leg and we're getting higher and higher up that thigh. You're just like, this woman's not wearing anything. We're about to get a full frontal. No, she's got just the littlest littlest bit of fabric covering up things.
Great. So we see he's kind of a Lothario, Romeo. The ladies love Chad.
Oh yeah,
and he's showing off his flexibility.
He pops up. He's talking about, okay, this is like what some of those, like, all the fucking tough guys now are wearing, like, the super tight pants and jeans and everything to show off their features. It started with Jean-Claude. But he went full 10. Like everyone else is doing 5.
Can I explain exactly what he says here?
Please.
He's a great instructor, by the way, because I learned a lot from what he's about to say. He says stretching is so important. For example, because of my big legs and karate, I can do these splits no problem.
That's his way of saying, putting karate is his way of saying no homo.
Yeah.
He's like, I might look that way.
But then he's like, then he does the splits, and then they have this ass shot, and he's rocking back and forth.
Oh yeah, he's showing his moves.
Oh my god, that was great.
I was like, thank God, we got to have a split scene in a Jean-Claude movie.
Hopefully, you weren't mid-swig on your double whiskey punch right there, because you would have spit it out. Because
that's right.
I checked off my Jean-Claude Van Damme bingo card, like splits.
Got it. That's the inspiration behind the Simpsons meme, Stupid Sexy Flanders. They got the idea from that scene right here.
So all the floor is just sopping wet from all these women. And then Frank fucking...
Slippery when wet. I could do a Bon Jovi.
Yeah, here you go.
There we go.
There's so many options. Frank, the ultimate cock blocker, comes in. Now he's bald and old and looks like shit. He's wearing a gi to let you know this is a tough guy, Jim, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Chad, I need you to do the karate class. I can't do it. I got important business. But I am teaching the ladies. Chad, you get your little leg warmer ass in that fucking dojo and you show them how they do it.
I think he even asked, like, can I put my gi on? No time. Get in there with your fucking leggings on.
And he does.
Doesn't even take the sock out.
And he's met by a couple guys, a couple street toughs who's like, don't respect him as they should.
Phil's brother apparently is in this scene.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a scene we recreate. And there's a British guy with he's got one of those weird ponytail mullets. But for a street tough guy, why is he wearing a pink gi?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what are you hiding, dude?
Yeah.
And I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I'm pretty sure he was Australian. It's like, what's this? What's this wrong you're doing here, mate? Say, what's that? You got a crocodile in your fucking leotard? And he's just giving him shit. He's like, I'm not gonna learn nothing from this little, insert whatever Australian term for a gay guy is. And then he goes at him, and Jean-Claude tippy tap takes him out. So we're like, wow, man, this Chad guy. He's a pretty badass guy. You have anything to say about that, Phil?
All I have to say is that he made a big mistake, huge mistake, because he shouldn't have fucked with his friend Ducky. He missed that part. Remember his friend he beat up? That was this whole subplot of Ducky getting his ass kicked by the Australian guy. Shouldn't have done that. But yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme, yes. I am dancing and also some karate. Would you show me one of your special clicks? So that's what he said.
Got to Frank's office. We're getting down to business.
Ooh.
Frank is looking at pictures of Alex, who's dressed a lot more masculine, a lot better. I did not enjoy the fact that he wore a leather jacket and he pushed the sleeves up.
Of course he did.
Very Euro trash.
That is very Euro.
Yeah. So, but he's like, and we're like seeing he's on docks. We're like, oh my God, poor Alex. He's got to be a criminal. He's on the docks talking to an Asian guy. So we're like, as shit happened. I just read in your notes. What is this Ducky shit? I don't even remember. There was a guy named Ducky.
There's a guy named Ducky. You would have to watch it about 12
times. You were talking about you were doing some John Cryer riff from 16 Kings.
No, if you watch the movie, he says there's a guy who has a black eye because the new guy who's the Australian guy, they're like he's causing trouble, and then he's like, hey Ducky, what is the problem? And then he's like nothing. He's like, what's going on? And then he says it's the new guy. So Ducky was the student that got his ass beat by the Australian guy. Yeah. It's completely inconsequential. I wrote too many notes.
You wrote 5 paragraphs.
Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody fucking cares. Just keep going.
Well, they do now.
Great.
All right. I just totally killed the episode by just going back to it.
That's what killed it.
So Frank, he's got Asian Columbo, has some pictures of Alex, and he's just like, all right, Chad, come in here. I have to show you something. What? Wait, I'm glad you did such proficient notes. It's got to be him, Nate Giordano.
Yeah, that's what he said. Remember, Jeffrey Lewis is like, it's got to be him, Nate Giordano. You don't remember that? The funny thing is, I use that line all the time to people at work. Like they come into my office, and I just go like, "Nay, Jordahoho." It's like, "Thank you very much," or something. Like, "Hey, that's great." He's thanking the Asian Magnum PI.
You actually use that in your everyday
life.
This
you don't understand. I quote the fuck out of this movie. It's crazy.
I understand
nobody knows nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's half the know, neighbor Kurt, we know all of our 2000s Adult Swim, and we riff on that shit constantly. And now we're working with the Gen, Zers in the tech world.
Yeah.
And we're throwing around things like, fig nuts and shit like that from C-Lab, anything of that. Bend. No, doesn't fly at all. So hey man, I appreciate that. If you would have said that to me, I'm like, why the fuck did you just say that to me? And you said, oh, it's a double impact line.
Yeah,
I would have hugged you.
People love that stuff. It's the next scene where Frankie explains exactly what's going on. We basically see him call up. How did he actually call? Because he calls him and says, "Come up to my office." Like what? How did he? Wasn't he teaching a karate class?
Well,
I don't get it.
He was teaching somebody a lesson, a shit talking Aussie.
Yeah. Okay. I just don't know how he actually called him.
He was like, class dismissed. And then they probably have an intercom or something.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still at.
Chad, get in my office, please.
We're still at the Hollywood Dojo.
Yeah.
So Chad, well, there is a giant brick one that we see later on, the Seinfeld phone. So we cut to Frank's office. He's looking at those pictures of Alex, and he's like, "Look, I gotta be level with you. You're not my kid. Frankly, I don't love you. I was not involved with your breeding.
Yeah.
And you're not even French. I just raised you in France.
Yeah. Because
I have to explain why you have a French accent.
Mm-hmm.
We were just talking about earlier how this was like the transition where Jean-Claude's like, I want to be a serious actor. How about working on losing the accent? How about that's what actors do?
That would help.
Yeah.
That would go a long way.
Yeah. No.
You're gonna go to Hong Kong.
Yeah, there should be like a website or something that just has every single explanation of why he has a French accent in every movie he does. Because they came up with some good ones over the years. These are the Orphanage is probably the best though, I think.
Wow. Mattingly's failed his last 15 assignments we gave him, but I think the 16th he'll get it right.
So he's like, Uncle Frank, what are you telling me? He's like, I'm telling you, you are the heir to a tunnel. And I had to wait 25 years to find your brother. Because apparently it's one of those things where you have to put both your hands on like a glowing orb or some shit, and it transfers to you.
Yeah. Right.
And now I found him. And we're going to Hong Kong. We're shutting down the fucking dojo / aeroba center. We're going to Hong Kong, and you're going to get your birthright. Oh, yeah, sure. But any more surprises? Like maybe I own a grocery store in Zimbabwe. And it's like, look, kid, we're going to Hong Kong. Cut to the airplane. So we're on the airplane. Oh, my God, I've never been on a plane. He's looking out in the background. I don't know if you saw it. I saw it in the Laserdisc. We see the guy, Sacha Baron Mitchell, in the back with his red overalls and no shirt on, with his master in the background.
Yeah, good call, man.
I don't know how, because I think they were going to Rio, so I don't know why. That's a hell of a layover. You go to Hong Kong to Rio.
They're not wrong about it.
You save $20.
You always do this thing when you're like, how do you recall that? How do you recall that?
I still have a picture of him in his red overalls on my phone.
Yeah.
That's why. I was like, that's what you get on an airplane. I'm wearing red overalls with no shirt on underneath.
It's a different time. You're right. They would not.
This movie lost because of 9/11. All right?
Yeah.
A man could go on an airplane without his shirt on in overalls and be like, sir, please, you can do that.
Yeah. TSA fucked up everything.
That's gonna be our. We don't want like. Let's take it back to the good old times. All the fucking conservatives want like the 50s, and women are being subservient and everything. We just want to be able to wear our fucking overalls with no shirt on the airplanes.
Make air travel great again.
With one of the buttons undone.
With one button, so a nipple's exposed, and that chest hair is just flying around everywhere.
Bring back
Jelly Roll.
Yeah, did you hear? Phil? Jelly Roll had just started growing chest hair, and his wife is crazy about it.
Is this a real article on the internet?
That article popped up on my browser. I had to read it because I'm like, oh my god, tell me more.
Ew.
Obese / former drug dealer, now the lover of all MAGA people, Jelly Roll. I don't know. He's like, what? Got to be in his 30s. He just started growing chest hair.
Was it like hidden under his folds? like under his chest? Like it was like in the crease?
But I want to say something about Jelly Roll. His super trashy looking wife with the tattoos and looks like a drag queen. She married him before his fame. So I want to applaud her for marrying this obese man, chest hairless man. And she's getting her just desserts because now he's growing chest hair.
Didn't Jelly Roll like choke slam someone at a WWE event?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think he did. I think he did.
Well, we're gonna choke slam you with this outfit that Chad is wearing.
Good job, Murray.
That was good.
He's wearing it's like kind of a teal like polo shirt. That was a hot color in the 90s, Griff. Teal.
Was it fuchsia? Was there a fuchsia shirt?
I wrote periwinkle.
Well, that makes it even gayer. So periwinkle, short as fucking pink shorts you can imagine. One of his balls hanging out.
Well, wasn't that the 80s look? They have the short shorts.
Yeah,
but this is 91. No,
no. Did you have Ocean Pacific shorts ever in the 80s?
I probably did.
They were remember they're like corduroy, but they're right up your fucking dick. Like they're right, like you totally. It was really tight, but they had the little OP symbol at the bottom in the corduroy.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I don't remember corduroy, but I remember Ocean Pacific.
I like the sound of this. All my corduroy shorts are cutoffs.
Yeah. Oh, okay, nice.
So on top of that, this is why I'm like he's total Euro trash. Because Jordan had come out and Jordan popularized the long shorts, and then it even got more popular when the U of M guys.
Oh,
they were wearing fucking gauchos and shit, down to the middle of their fucking calves.
Right.
And so, no, this is totally like Euro trash look. So, and on top of it, he's got his fucking tube socks all the way up and his big, fresh white Reeboks. I'm already like, I hate Chad. All right.
The Zillennial Zoomers are eating their fucking heart out over this one.
Do you think it's a cunty look?
Do you notice, like, in the next, 4 minutes, everything Chad says makes no sense at all? Like, he says, he looks out the window at Hong Kong. He's like, wow, look at this, Frankie. Let's go shopping. Like, what?
Yeah.
What's it called? Like, what does he mean, let's go shopping?
We're trying.
They're still on the plane.
Yeah.
What?
I thought they were in the taxi cab. Are they in the plane still?
They're still on the plane. He looks. He's like, "Let's go." And that's the cut line to them in the cab. And he's like, "Driver, how long? Hotel, how long?"
What we're trying to do is show the difference between Alex's hard luck life and his spoiled American life. Like all he thinks about is consumerism and capitalism.
Oh, that's good writing then. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. Like I told you, with the fucking wounds on the face, there's a lot of subtext.
Fucking Marxist Murray over here. Oh, I'm knocking cans over now too.
This is gonna be worth a lot of money. This aluminum, because we're not getting that Canadian aluminum.
We're going to Fallout fucking times. We're gonna be trading bottle caps soon.
So they're in the taxi, and he's not taking seriously at all. This is serious business. This is tunnel business.
This is tunnel business.
He's just like, hey, Frankie, check it down. Look, that guy's chopping that guy's head off. Because we're in Hong Kong, dude. We're doing some crazy shit.
He does know. He was taught the thing when you can't speak the same language barrier. You say it very slow, time. How long hotel? Like Phil mentioned.
Look here, kid. I'm taking us to a joint. A very special joint.
Yeah, we got to stop somewhere.
I do not want to go there. I want to party. Go into the hotel.
3:00 in the afternoon. You're already wearing your best fucking outfit.
No, it's at night.
It looked like daytime in the
Was
cab.
it? I thought it was night.
I saw
break
daytime.
the tie.
They screw that up later, but it was nighttime. They screw up night and day when they're on the.
When do you play mahjong during the day? That's when the sun goes down.
Well, I only saw my mom play mahjong in the afternoon, so you gotta excuse me.
Well, this is the hottest underground mahjong bar ever.
Is this on your bucket list? It's on mine to go to a mahjong
Go to Hong
bar.
Kong. To go to Hong Kong and play mahjong.
I would love to go to mahjong
and have them chop a frog's head off and feed it to him.
I don't want that. They do that scene, and I didn't like.
So they go inside the bar, and everyone's like going, "What the fuck's with? What happened to Alex? Fucking pink shorts." They're like,
"Oh yeah, this is the first like, I don't know what to call this. It was great. The body swap,
misunderstanding,
the misunderstanding,
because the bartender's like, "I got your hot tea just the way you like it, hot." And he's like, "Oh, thank you." You know, he's just like, these people, they're so friendly here.
I've never left America. I don't know what's going on here, but everyone loves me so much.
Some guy,
Go ahead.
Yeah, just real quick. The bartender is this guy named. So if you've seen a lot of JCVD movies, is this guy named Camel Krifa, and he's Jean-Claude Van Damme's personal trainer, and I guess he started training him when he was 13 years old. So you'll see him in a ton of movies. Like he has a mohawk in some movies. Yeah. It's kind of cool.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
So I speaking of Jean-Claude movies, for a second, I think I'm wrong, but I thought it was fucking Jimmy Hart dude from Bloodsport, but just like older, like losing his hair because he comes out.
It looks like.
It does. I thought same.
I saw many a character who reminded me of that guy. I don't know. But he comes up on fucking Chad. I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck these names up. And he just goes, "Why you?" And then he just slaps big $5 smackaroo right in his palm and leaves.
Chad takes 5 minutes to roll through that one bill, $5. Wow, $5.
I'm beginning to like this place.
Cash money. I love Hong Kong.
Yeah.
What the fuck? There's another line that makes no sense. Cash money. I love Hong Kong. Again, he keeps doing it. His next 5 lines. Like shower and shave in a sauna. It's going to be great. Trust me. Trust you to take what? Why does he say trust me? It makes no sense. I love him, but he makes no fucking sense. He always says trust me.
Imbecile. That's his character. He's a naive babe in the woods. He doesn't know the tough streets that Alex had to struggle on.
The 3 S's of life. You know what? He probably is hiding the 4th S in there. Ooh. Anyone want to guess what the 4th S is?
Shower, shave, sauna, and what?
Shit.
Oh, that's true. That's a long plane ride.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to go at the airport in Hong Kong. Not a
airport or on the airplane.
They're just like holes apparently in the ground.
Oh, is that one of the countries?
In China, they are. In China, they are. Yeah, they're holes. Okay. My brother went there, and he's like, I couldn't believe it. He walked in on some old Asian guy taking a shit in the middle of the room, in a hole. Yeah.
That is where I feel like the most privileged as an American, is like walking into a place and there's someone shitting without fear.
Yeah, like, just squatting over a hole.
I'd say you're at your most vulnerable right there.
You should be embarrassed. You should feel like shit. You should be the most vulnerable in this moment.
Yeah.
So, as he's admiring that Abe Lincoln in his hand, a hot young babe comes out from the back room.
In a fucking tight red dress. That's the international sign of sex. Red.
She walks up on him, gives him a once-over, and then she beckons him to the back room.
Finger wag.
And Chad's like, "Oh my God, that's a sex now, aren't I, Frank?" It's like, "Kid, get your dick wet. I got business." So he follows her. And she's looking him over. She's looking at that haircut. She's like, man,
hair.
Bo Ricks.
Yeah, Bo Ricks. I know that reference. Yeah.
$5.
$5.
And she's like, "Ooh, this periwinkle. It brings out your eyes."
Did you pick these out yourself?
Then she goes down, starts unbuckling his pants. Like, he's just like, yeah, kid in a candy store. This is like,
Look, Single man, he's obviously feeling like he's hot to trot and everything. Someone just slapped $5 in his hand. He's on top of the fucking world. And of course, when you have that kind of energy, it's like they say, when one woman's interested in you, all the women are interested in you. He's got that kind of vibe going on right now.
He's got that fake swag going on.
He's got fake swag going on.
Undoes his pants. Oh my God, silk underwear.
There was, okay, I'm sorry. Yes, I looked a little too closely here. I slowed it down. I laserdisced it. I laserdicked it.
You enhanced.
I enhanced a few times. That shirt was form-fitting, but it was like a dress. So much of it.
Sucked it in his fucking shirt.
It was, you could actually see it come out of his shorts. His shirt was tucked in so tight.
There was so much of that shirt.
She wasn't even touching his underwear because his shirt was...
It was all cotton. I don't know how she felt it. It was all polo. There was no fucking dick in there. No silk underwear. It was
no polo
up.
Are you saying that's more surprises? Because she goes more surprises.
More
surprise. Huge surprise.
Okay. This movie was a fever dream to me. And I didn't realize
much like this episode is to the people listening.
Oh my God, yeah. No, they are fucking, they took a tab of acid to get through this episode because it's that kind of
This is the one that's gonna bring us back, Griff.
Oh, it's gonna bring us back big time. Holy shit. No. You said a thing. Yep, lost it.
Well, good. Suddenly he has a tap on his shoulder. His dick is hanging out. Tap, tap. Turns around and it's a familiar face because it's his own face. Headbutt.
Oh, it's a headbutt.
Yeah, he loved doing headbutts. That's why he has the knot on his head. And he comes to, and he's they're in the back. They're still in the back room, and Alex is like giving Danielle the shit. He's like, "What are you doing, you fucking whore?
You know I would never wear black silk underwear like this." Ooh, brother, we can't say these words.
Look at him.
We can say these words now. We just don't.
If you say it with a French accent, is it okay?
Phil?
I'm not saying.
You're in HR.
I did put it in my notes, though.
Well, you can still say it in 1991, people. He's saying
it's in my notes.
Cigarette. He hits the T hard.
Is that the hard part? Is hitting the T hard, or is it the got part? Or is it the first part? The most offensive part?
No, I think if you say I think if you say it the whole word, it's offensive.
Oh, okay.
I think if you say the first half, it's okay still.
Oh,
so Eminem told me.
Oh, okay.
So he drops.
Alex actually says it twice in this movie. So we got to run into this problem all over again.
It is 1991, people. We can freely say this word. Okay.
I was 4, and I was saying this word constantly.
We all were.
Yeah.
And we're all going to say it again, thanks to Donald Trump.
Thank you. And Doge Master.
Oh, yeah, you better believe it. I'm going to actually have a clip of this on Twitter. Him saying it.
I love in Phil's notes, he phonetically spelled it correctly. Not underwear, underwear.
Underwear. It's like,
great job.
Looks like me. You of all people should know. I would never in my life wear black silk underwear.
That's like they taught me in the French orphanage. Orphanage. Frankie's there. He's like, look, everybody, calm the fuck down. You guys, you're brothers. No shit, we're fucking identical. Like, you don't get that? I thought I was a clone.
But
no, you're brothers.
Alex isn't willing to accept it. But Chad, he was raised by Frank. He's been propagandized by Frank. Anything Frank says is gospel to him. So he's like, don't you see it, Alex? We are brothers.
I want nothing to do with this. I've had a hard life. He walks out. Danielle's like, no, hear him out. Don't get blind. Don't see the black underwear for the trees, okay? He's your brother, and they have a proposition.
So this is where we get Frank. He's got to do an exposition dump for us all. Starts explaining the whole thing about Griffith and this tunnel and how they are supposed to be.
Have you ever heard of Nigel Griffith? And Danielle chimes in. That's like asking New Yorkers if they've ever heard of Donald Trump.
That was actually a line in this movie, people.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Do you know Raymond Zhang, the Wu Zhang clan? Do you know them?
Were they a knockoff or were they the originals? Because we do know Wu-Tang is heavily inspired by Japanese movies.
Danielle's like, look, listen, Alex, listen to what he's got to say. Frankie's like, look, you know the Victor Harbor Tunnel, the tunnel that everybody uses? That's your birthright. Your papa made that tunnel happen.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it just so happened that to get the funding, Griffith had to partner with the Wu Zhang clan. But here's the thing. They killed your dad. And now you.
And your ma.
Well, who cares about her?
Yeah.
And now it's your birthright. And we're here to reclaim that.
The throne.
That man that died, Paul Wagner. Your father, Alex and Chad. Your father.
I got to say, guys, for a first act, when you're building up, like, I'm feeling it for these guys. They need to reclaim their tunnel.
They do. Alex is like, fuck this shit. You don't believe me? I'm not even going to show you my scars yet. I'm going to show you this photo. Pulls out a photo of twin babies. They have knots on their head.
This
One
is
is
not
not
a
on his head.
photograph. Every time I look, it makes me laugh. Maybe that could be my song.
Oh, you're still working on it. Maybe by the end of the episode.
He's getting closer. You are getting closer, Griff.
Yeah.
I'm getting closer. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Chad is like, let's do it. Let's get it. Yeah, get our tunnel. Alex is like, fuck this shit. We're going to need an army to take out this Wu Zhang clan. You and your fancy clothes and your black silk underwear. Go back to Disneyland. I guess it's just you and me, Uncle Frankie. Like always. And then Alex goes, you know what, I'm in. That's all he needed to
he's like that chick. He's like that chick. It's a minute you're not anymore. Like, oh no. Hey, let's go out. Yeah.
In fact,
totally.
You guys think you're so tough, you're so street. Let me show you something. All right, now we're out.
Well, he's not going to show him the streets.
No, he's going to show him
the seas.
Well, that's where all the action happens, dude.
In Hong Kong,
the docks, the harbors.
If you're not in the tunnels, you're on the seas.
And they're on the seas, and they're out in the middle of nowhere. And another boat comes up, and they tie themselves together.
Right. We got that nice little flash of like, Alex is steering the boat, but then there's another Asian man next to him. Also, there's two different.
It's like Alex has like the pretend one.
I don't know how boats work. Is there often two steering columns?
No, it's just so Alex can feel like Alex doesn't know how to fucking drive a boat.
God, it's so you can play. It's just so you can play.
Pretty figured out Alex has some fucking inferiority complexes going on.
It's like when you give a kid a little steering wheel in the back seat and they pretend to drive the car. That's what it is. It's for Alex.
So we've had our first wardrobe change in Hong Kong for Chick. You want to explain what Chad is wearing?
Chad. See, I was about to say Alex. Chad is wearing this is the exact color. It was shirt with like layered epaulettes on the shoulders, and he got
it at Chess King, 1991.
Yeah, he's at Robert C. Richards in Baltimore. He picked it up at the Mondawmin Mall, and that's a local reference for me. I threw.
Yeah, that's a good.
That was pretty good, huh? And he's wearing what looks like a piano tie, but it has like maw, but like the middle of its maw matches his shirt perfectly. So it's very. Yeah, it's very
Euro stylish.
Yeah, it's very Euro
trash.
Euro trash.
Yeah.
Yep.
And waistline to the nipples.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He hasn't seen a high waist that he thought was too low. I don't know what I had there, but go on.
So they take off these tarps, and we see there's some Mercedes that they're.
Oh yeah, the other boat docks with them. They shack up. They're
deal. It's a little deal.
Yeah,
Why do we need this? I don't know.
To show how badass Alex is, he does contraband deals.
Yeah, because not only are they two stolen Mercedes,
they have hood ornaments.
Trunks are full of cigarettes.
Oh yeah, that part. Yeah.
There's like
ultimate.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah,
sorry. There's cigarettes, and there's also a crate of French cognac. You see the VSOP symbol on it.
Yeah.
Yes, and so I think this is here to show you that Alex only deals in like he doesn't do drugs. Like he doesn't deal in the evil drug, cars,
hard
cigarettes.
There's
and
still
alcohol.
there's still something redemptive about Alex. He's not totally
Yeah.
bad.
Exactly.
Yeah. I saw some nudes of Madonna in there, which would probably be hot in 91. Some
The
nudes of
sex book
Vanilla
came. The
Ice.
sex book was really expensive. So if you could get a like bootleg of it, I would have bought that.
You would have bought that.
It's $100, Griff.
You kept telling me.
$100 in 1991 for Madonna's sex book. To this day, I've never seen it.
There is
on the top of it. It was like a spiral notebook.
Do you know why?
This shit.
Do you know why you can't find it? You can't because it was. You're exactly right. It was like a velo binder spine that you used to like you snap in. It was completely made very, very cheap, and they said it was on purpose so it'd be like just like it would be rare in the future. You wouldn't be able to find it because it would fall apart.
Well, they were right because I've never seen one.
I've never seen one. Nope.
And it was wrapped in like a container, almost like a trading card package. But book. So you couldn't like look at it when you were in like the bookstore,
right?
Which I would have done.
So obviously, the sophisticated Asians see that and they're like, "This is the holy grail of a trunk right here. I could see Madonna's trunk, and I could see Vanilla Ice's trunk."
Yeah.
Was it Vanilla Ice in it?
Yeah, Vanilla Ice was in it.
Yeah. Was his dick in it?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Oh, it's El Dorado for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like I saw someone had it. Like it was in '92. This is like my freshman year of college, and I feel like somebody had it in a dorm.
You were hanging out with some rich people. It was $100.
Yeah, well,
in 1991, it's $10,000 adjusted for inflation.
Jesus,
that's it.
Yeah.
Wow. How many bitcoins?
Blame Biden. So yeah, there's a lot of there's some bootay in this. The boot. That's an English way of saying trunk.
Okay, yeah.
Of this car.
Yeah.
And as they're about to dig into that sweet, sweet sex book, have you ever seen Vanilla Ice's penis? Just as he says that, cold water's thrown on their penises because the cops show
That's right. And there were hard dicks in the audience here. And yeah, so now they're about to be boarded. Just so happens that Alex keeps a fucking, what was this, like a M4 or whatever? One of those machines.
It was an M16.
M16, thank you.
Yeah.
I just had to times it by 4.
You said M15. And I was like, it must have been the cheaper version.
Oh, did I in the notes? Oh, that's funny.
I was like, I don't know guns. I don't have the weapon master with me.
I think I was going for 16 and I missed it.
Yeah.
You know, you got to move on when you're trying to watch these movies live. Anyways, action occurs. They're throwing the people off the boats. They're trying to dock the boats because, you know, they're out in the open water.
Alex kicks the guys off that were going to buy a sex book.
Right. They start to make their getaway, but the boat's too heavy. So they got to eject the Mercedes Benzes.
Right. And Frank's like, I want one of those sex books. He's like, too late. And they go,
sorry, Frank.
And then he's like so pissed off, he shoots the fucking Mercedes. They explode.
Yeah. That's what you just got to do. Hits it in the hood, by the way. You know, like the top of the car, and it just explodes because, you know, it's an action movie of the 90s.
Right. And that stops the cops to get away. So now they've bonded. I think this was a bonding experience.
They could all work together.
Alex wanted to test them to see if they're really ready to do some dirty shit.
The only reason I'm not better friends with a Phil, with a Joe Corey, with an Abra, is just because we haven't been on the high seas. Me and Murray go out on high seas all the time.
We're surrounded by the Great Lakes.
That's right, exactly. Those are the high seas, of course, of the Midwest.
We're getting high when we're on them.
So yeah, we're ready for that next step of all of our guests. Like, we're ready for that next
step. You live on the Atlantic.
He lives on the actual seas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I live close to the Atlantic.
Well, what's the definition of the sea?
I don't know. I mean, the Chesapeake Bay is like in between me and the, you know, and the Atlantic, but yeah. Right. I guess it could be like a bay in Hong Kong. Like, aren't they in like the South China Sea or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm American. I need no geography.
You got that geography correct there.
I don't know.
Gulf of America, people. Gulf of America.
I hope you know you're not, because Murray and I don't.
What I see is before they take off, Chad, he saved a little memento for Alex. And this is still pretty cool in 91. The Mercedes hood ornament that you put on your keychain. And he gives him one.
That was cool. Beastie Boys.
Welcome to Hong Kong, bitch.
Very appropriate.
We're on the streets of Hong Kong. And we're seeing some horrible animal abuse by seeing a frog gets head chopped off.
We're going down the wet market, people.
Yeah, there's fucking COVID all over.
Whoa!
Don't worry,
you still can't say.
You're never putting it up on.
Let's get there.
Yeah.
We're getting warm, Rob.
It's been 9 months since we put. You could have had a baby in the time that we put up a fucking episode on YouTube.
Every episode, I birth a baby episode.
So we get after some nice animal abuse. I'm like, did an Italian direct this? What the fuck's going on here? We see, of course, Chad's like, ew, I don't want to eat this shit. It's frog legs, you fucking French fuck. It's probably what you fucking grew up on.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, that's French cuisine. French people eat frogs. Why is he so grossed out about it?
Come on, Chad, be a man. He'll put hair on your chest. You're a jelly roll. He eats frogs all the time. What's he supposed to do? Make my dick big hair?
Good distraction. That's actually what I say when anybody tries to make me eat something I'm uncomfortable eating.
I actually, that is a quote that I'll say all the time.
Oh my God.
It's like, why don't you eat that? What's it supposed to do? Make my dick bigger? And then Danielle, she's intrigued. She kind of likes what she sees from.
She wants to be double teamed. She wants some double impact of her own.
She wants double impactico.
Because they're identical twins, so obviously Alex is packing the same equipment that Chad is.
Is that how twins work?
Well, they're identical, yeah. That's
Exact
how it works.
same
You think identical twins are identical except for their dicks?
Wait. Hold on. So if they actually double team Danielle,
that's another movie. That's another junk.
Yeah, with Dennis Rodman. Yeah, but if they actually do that and they touch each other, do they explode?
Yes.
That's what she wants to find out.
Because she saw in the future somehow.
Yeah. Time cop.
Yeah. Thank you.
Or maybe they become one person.
Oh, maybe.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
So we learned that Danielle has been working for Griffith for the past few years.
Right. What do you have in proof that Griffith is a bad character? Well, I have scores.
What proof I need?
Why didn't that come up earlier? Like, why did it take so
hold
long?
Up in a court of law? Scars. Sir, what proof do you have?
Believe men. So sorry.
So she's like, she's offended by this. She's like, my boss is great. There's no way he's involved. She walks off. Alex is like intrigued. Like, no. This old man may be crazy. He maybe is not crazy. Let's do it.
Well, Alex heads off to calm Danielle down. Insists, this Frank character, she's pretty cool, but he's pretty cool. Let's just go ahead and follow his lead for a little while here. And Chad, we have to jump over to him. Apparently, after his lunch, he had to go stretch out a little bit.
He had to get a massage.
He had to go get a massage, and he's looking for a massage parlor, but he can't read.
Chinese?
Cantonese? Oh, no. What are these?
Well, first of all, there should be English because England controlled Hong Kong.
That's a good point.
Yeah, he's in the real Chinese part of China. He's in the most Chinese part of Chinatown you can find.
Yeah, the Chinatown of Chinatown? Is that what Chinatown?
And he gets abducted by some goons.
Right.
Not just any goon. Bolo.
We really needed A. Leong at some point in this movie.
We did.
We needed better villains, period. And I'm saying that, and Bolo Young is in this fucking movie. Not enough.
Well, Bolo's not looking. He's not looking really worse for wear. He's got a scar on his face from getting shot in the mouth. He's got a dead eye now.
Yeah, he looks fucking great as a villain. It's just the tension of this movie comes from Alex and Chad and their brotherly relationship.
What does one of the goons say, Phil? Because I did not notice this.
Yeah, they do the same thing that the guy at the mahjong parlor did. They were mistaking him for Alex, so they see his green, like his new fresh, look.
It was like a green suede jacket.
Green suede jacket. It's like one of those bomber jackets that, remember, they were really
at
the time. And the guy's like, oh, nice. Ling dong jacket. It had an 8-ball. It had everything. If you open it up, it had like stripes. It had like pink stripes on the interior. Yeah. So he's going Ling dong jacket.
Ling dong.
Does that mean I like your jacket in Chinese? Ling dong jacket?
He seemed to really like it. He liked it. Yeah. He wanted to grab it.
So they grab him and throw him in the back of the car. They take him out to the middle of nowhere. We meet, well, as we're doing that, Raymond Zhang is in the back seat. I didn't know he was in Bloodsport. Who the fuck was he in Bloodsport?
He's the Hong Kong police commissioner that Forrest Whitaker and Simon Burton, the two army detectives, are looking for Frank Dukes. They go to him, and he's the lead police officer in Hong Kong. And he's in a bunch of movies. He's in a ton of movies. He speaks English very well, so he got a lot of roles because of that.
Oh, that makes sense.
He was in a bunch of John Woo movies, like Hard. He was in.
That makes sense.
Zhang pulls out a very familiar cigar box. He goes, cigar? Because he knows that Alex loves smoking cigars.
Oh, right. He's constantly chewing one like Columbo.
And then I don't know how Chad put this together because he looks and sees the monogram.
Yeah. He sees the lighter, and the lighter triggers him. And it's like, why? You were literally 6 months old.
You'd be amazed with stuff you pick up on when you're 6 months old.
Yeah.
So he's like, Alex, why don't you come work for me? You're selling 4 tons of Mercedes when you could sell 4 tons of the good shit.
He is a little upset about that because he knows about the contraband deal not going down just the day before on the boat. So he's a little pissed about that.
I don't know. I thought it was different. I thought that was Alex's deal. And he's like, I could give you something bigger.
Oh, maybe I read that wrong. I thought Zhang.
I read it.
I thought Zhang was.
That's usually what it would be. So, but I think he's.
Phil's got it.
Yeah, Zhang was like, he did mention that. So, right, like he mentioned that now the heat is up on the street because of that deal. So he's a little bit annoyed with Alex because that deal went bad. But it doesn't really say he was involved. That the Zhang clan was involved in it.
Yeah, because he's trying to lure Alex into working for him.
Yeah.
He's like, we're selling the good shit. And he's going along with it, but then he sees that fucking cigar box and he gets triggered. He has a flashback to when he was 6 months old. And he's like, this guy killed my father. So they're brought to like a construction site or some shit.
Yeah.
I know there's like a cargo container there.
Yeah, they seem to have their own shipping container, babe.
And he's taken out of it because he's like, so, Alex, you gonna come work for me? Go fuck yourself. And then Zhang's like,
homo say what? Excuse me, everybody. I'm so sorry. It's 1991. You got to do it.
There it is.
Yeah.
Well, he is wearing a green suede jacket, so it's appropriate you'd say that.
Get yourself a green suede jacket. Cheap sunglasses.
So they're like, jobbers, attack. And he handles them. He's a karate master. Don't let the leg warmers fool you.
Easily handles them.
And then Bolo sees that. It's like,
Gets right up in his shit.
Bolo wearing a very appropriately baggy 90s suit.
Very boxy.
Yes.
But
he has a very boxy body.
Yeah, he does. He does. Big time pyramid figure.
Yeah, he's got a 45-inch chest and a 25-inch waist. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So he gets out there. He stands face to face with Chad and delivers a cheap shot to him because he's quick as lightning.
Well, Chad goes because he's taking everybody out with roundhouses.
Yeah.
He fucking punches him in the nuts when he goes for the roundhouse. He just ducks it, punches him in the nuts. Didn't see that coming, did you?
That's right.
Man?
And
he's not wearing the sock at this time. Sock could probably absorb some of that.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So, dodges that, manhandles Chad.
And then it starts pummeling his face in the side of the container.
Again, this is a shipping container, Doc. So it's just empty shipping containers with hobos jerking each other off all over the place. He starts bashing Chad's face into one of the empty ones. So you get that good reverberating sound. Like, this is why you can't do this shit on a green screen. You got to get into an empty shipping container and beat some jobber's face against it. The sound is just...
You can imagine how excited the Foley workers were for that scene.
Exactly. A Seagal movie? Yes. That's why Seagal never shows vulnerability. Jean-Claude, however, will take a couple shots.
See, that's the thing. This is why Van Damme is better than Seagal, because Seagal would never play Chad. He would never play Chad.
Yeah.
Because he's like, no. I can't.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go.
No, go ahead.
No, do you remember when Seagal was on the Arsenio Hall show? And basically, there was he was, just did a couple movies and, Seagal was pretty full of himself. And he basically trashed Jean-Claude Van Damme and said, because Arsenio was like, "Do you think you could beat this guy or whatever?" And he's like, supposedly he's a champion, and he's like, Seagal says something like, "Oh, he's a champion somewhere, maybe." Like Seagal's such a dick. Like, what the fuck?
As opposed to all the credentials that Seagal had that we know about.
Yeah, nobody really knows what Seagal did, but Van Damme was actually a champion in Europe when he was a teenager in kickboxing. Like, he was a legit champion. He can fight. So fuck Seagal. Fuck Seagal.
I want to say my dad knew my obsession with Jean-Claude Van Damme and my obsession with baseball, and he was like, Jean-Claude does ballet. You could have better footwork and be a better baseball player. He was trying to bridge that gap. My dad was not like one of those people who was like, it'd be gay if my son was a ballet dancer. He was like, that'll make you a better baseball player.
Wow, you are so right, Phil. He is a Chad.
I am a Chad, big time.
Well, well, if you remember back in like 1988 or whatever, like Herschel Walker was doing ballet. Like, this was a trend at the time. It was like a trend where they were like, these guys they wouldn't get injuries if they were doing martial arts or ballet or something.
Interesting.
And a lot of people were doing it. So maybe your dad saw that on CBS.
There was a good chance he did, because nowadays athletes just do cupping.
Speaking of gay, Chad's dropped off in the street, bloody and pummeled. They take him back to Alex's hideout.
Yep. He tells Frank, "Oh my God, there's this man with a scar and a dead eye."
Back to my theory. He's constantly getting punched in the left side of his face to draw away from that knot.
This is where he tips Frank off about that. He gives him the description, and Frank's just like, "That's Moon.
He's that big Chinese Hercules-looking motherfucker.
Big old baggy suit.
I shot him in the face
with a gun."
Chad is like,
he's listening in.
I'm down for this.
Yeah.
And Alex, and then we see a very awful green screen of them sitting together. We totally see the outline. It's 91. What are you gonna do? $15 million budget.
Yeah.
All right, we cut back to Danielle at work. She's griffing through all the files.
Griffithing?
And then who shows up?
Oh, Phil, go ahead, because this movie was more to you. This introduction was amazing.
Oh my God. From 1984, I think, to 1989, Miss Olympia, Corey Everson, looking fucking amazing.
We all remember her, Corey.
She looks just like Joe Coleman if Joe Coleman was a woman.
If Joe Coleman were here, I think he'd say, "Man, that chick could get her thighs around my neck. I love it." Is that a good Coleman? Is he gonna be upset?
Is he from the South?
Griff. You're assuming Joe listens. He doesn't listen. So
I know he doesn't. But he's still our friend.
So she's like, "Hey there. What do you think you're doing?"
Wait, I thought mine was bad. That's yours, Kara?
Oh man,
usually Kara sounds exactly like that. Right?
Usually Griff, I give him shit for the accent. That was quite
not
gravelly.
Deep enough. I'm sorry. All right. What are you looking at, bitch? Daniel's like, "Oh, nothing.
Chucky. She Chucky from fucking Child's Play.
Oh, that's Freddy.
Freddy.
So she's like, "Yeah, that's right, bitch. Get to step in." Then she like smells her hair.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I did see this movie as a kid. That was the fever dream I was trying to talk about earlier, and then I forgot myself. It wasn't until the very end when Jean-Claude kicks the fucking steel drum out of the air that I realized I had seen this movie.
Okay.
I thought this character would have more of an impact on me. Just seeing the woman manhandling people. This is the original China from WWF.
Yeah, technically she's woman handling people.
Yeah, she is mostly woman handling until later in the movie.
So, Alex is talking to Danielle on the phone on his big ass brick Seinfeld phone, and she's like, "I haven't found anything yet. Keep looking." And she's like, "Hey, give Chad a big old smooch for me. And we know Alex, man, he's jealous. He's Macho Man Randy Savage level jealous. He locks Danielle in fucking the back room every time he's at the fucking court.
Phil, I want to get your feel on this. Is this a total just like barb by Danielle here? Because she knows her man.
Of course.
Yeah,
You're
she's...
Well, I mean, here's what he has to
say. Well, I mean, we're the same age. We like the same stuff. But I mean, yeah, I mean, she's goading Alex. I think she's kind of love starved with Alex, and she's kind of using Chad again. Yeah, I think she's using the situation because Alex is kind of cold. You know, he barely says I love you.
Because I relate to Alex so much, I'm gonna stick up for Alex. You don't know what the shit Alex has been through, all right?
Yeah.
He's a hard exterior. He's scared to love. Okay?
Yeah.
And so you're exactly right, Phil. This is what women do. She's like, I'm gonna see that wound, I'm gonna pick at it. And she's like, I'm gonna make it seem like I want to fuck his brother. And he's picking up on it.
She's not trying to make him better, she's trying to break him down.
Yeah. Toying with him. Toying with his emotions. And so I kick him in the ass.
So we cut over to our boys on that boat, and they're docking up, and they're jumping off at some weird abandoned hotel or something.
Yeah.
There was a whole fucking, this was a whole resort.
Yeah.
At one point. But they find the coolest.
And to show what goof Chad is, he's got like tons of baggage and luggage. Alex just has the fucking duffel bag with his other black t-shirt that he owns.
Oh, and the other duffel bag full of cigars.
Right. And they go in the hotel where it's a fucking straight out of John Woo film. There's fucking doves everywhere. And Chad is like, could you show me one spot on the floor without a bullshit on it? And Chad's like, hey, man, you want to go to the Hilton? It's over there.
Just fun. Different lives. There's a good spot here where he's like bringing up a pistol. He's like, I think he got ripped off on this pistol.
Well, that's later. That's later on. They're just talking, and Alex and Frankie Chad goes to Frankie. He's like, Frankie, I don't know about this guy. Don't worry about it. Your brother, blood. Later, this is where they're gearing up. They're going through their arsenal. And that's when fucking Chad is like, I don't know. This is like, I don't know about that M15 you have there. It does not look right. How much did you pay for this? And he's just like, yeah, you don't need to know. Oh, I could have got you a better deal. And so he's kind of trying to act like he knows what he's talking about and shit. And Alex starts firing the gun off. Good to me.
I do like almost one thing about this scene is that Chad actually reacts to a fucking live gun being shot within 6 feet of him. He starts like fucking with his ears, like, wow, that hurt. Whereas Frank, well, he's old. He's lost all of his hearing. And then Alex is just like unbothered by it, but he's trying to be a tough guy. So this scene kind of works out nicely.
We forgot to mention in the scene where Bolo beats the shit out of him. He overheard another deal that was going to happen later on Thursday night at Causeway Bay. So that's their next lead because they have absolutely fuck all of a plan. So
that makes no fucking sense. Again, what is their plan?
Yeah,
they're just there to fuck up
if you kill
life.
Maybe in Hong Kong, if you kill a guy who owns something, you automatically inherit their property. Like, what the fuck are they gonna like? We're gonna kill Zhang and then take it back.
Yeah.
Maybe he's trying to get their stock to lower by doing really stupid shit, so that they're worth nothing and they go bankrupt, and then they have to sell their assets, and they're gonna get pennies on the dollar for the Victoria Harbor Tunnel.
But they're definitely fucking with their shit. They're trying to fuck with them. With the blowing up the drug lab. But why don't they just go to a lawyer and go, hey, we are the descendants of Paul Wagner. We have an equal cut in this tunnel thing. And then end of story.
Because it's Zhang and Griffith. I mean, they're connected. It's like she said. It's like a New Yorker and Donald Trump. Like they're afraid.
Yeah. They're in bed. They're in bed with politicians. Yeah. So we get this nice nighttime mission because our boys head straight there. And our boys, I just mean Chad and Alex. They're sneaking.
No,
through.
Frankie's there too.
You know what? Frankie is on the spot. He's up in a sniper tower.
Yeah. Frankie is like obsessed with explosives. He keeps showing like his little remote control with the button. He's like, I think he must have been demolitions, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you're dead on with that one. He's always pulling a little remote control out of his pocket and flashing it at people.
Yeah.
So we're sneaking through the docks. We're on the docks.
Right. That's where you have a drug lab right on the docks. So you can pick it right up.
Frank's got the boys planting plastic explosives everywhere. Remote plastic explosives. Yep. And, we got a bunch of illegal activities happening here. We got a drug ring happening. They're cooking drugs. They're shipping drugs all in the same cargo bay. Like, that's smart. That's brilliant. There's no fucking transfer happening here.
You don't have to cut off the middleman.
That's right. And so our Alex and Chad are, like, moving together, and that's when Alex like, I got to go around the back way. You just lay low. Don't fuck anything up and let me do all the work. But Chad is just like, I'm a pretty boy. I'll do my thing.
Well, he's trying to show that he can, because he's soft. He grew up in America, so he's trying to show he can, and he wants to get the respect of Alex.
He does actually. Yeah, you're right about that.
Like I'm just as much a badass as you are.
He's literally seeing himself in a different body. He's like, I get a lot of puss right now. I could get a lot more puss if I was that cool. I think he looks up to Alex.
He should. So. What I love is there's a scene where they take out one of some goon who's like, what is he doing? He's just like slamming like two mahjong tiles together. I don't know what he was doing.
Phil?
He was shuffling cards. Like the guy wasn't hurting anyone. He's just shuffling cards, playing solitaire, and they kill him. They break his fucking neck.
He's involved with the drug trade. He's hurting a lot of people. All right. Think about the families that have been destroyed because of that fucking good shit.
Send him to Gitmo Bay.
So they snap his neck, and then the stool he's sitting on almost falls. Like that's gonna just blow the whole plan up. Like a stool just falling over.
Yes, that's right.
So he grabs with his foot. Like it's like fucking Ocean's 11 or something. They
sold it great for the camera, though. Like the O face he makes and everything. But, of course, who's the one who fucks up and alerts all the guards?
Chad.
Alex? I don't remember.
It's Chad.
Wow.
Chad, this is why did Chad do this? Like the guy from Bloodsport, the big fucker, like the sumo guy, that's him. That's David Ho from Bloodsport.
Shit.
Yeah, he's walking. He's minding his own business. He has no weapon, just walking along. And Alex, I'm sorry, Chad, he sees him. I guess he had a flashback of fighting him and punching him in the balls in Bloodsport. He just decides to fucking helicopter kick this guy for no reason. And then of course the whole cover is blown and everything goes to shit.
Wow, hell breaks loose.
Oh, hell breaks loose.
Very, very tight script we're working with here.
So Alex busts into John Woo mode. He's he's not shooting him sideways though. He's shooting him like you shoot a gun, but he's shooting double-handed.
The big thing that he did here that I actually put down in the notes was he decided to lay down, look over his head, point the gun. Oh my God. It's like, no, give yourself the best shot.
It was like all of it was so slow, and then he slowly rolls as he's shooting.
And
he's doing like a log roll. It's not even a somersault. It's like how do you even do that unless you have tentacles on your body?
Yeah, it's like Jean-Claude, stick to the kicking. That's what you're good at.
Yeah.
You're not good with gun fu.
This is 1000% his thing. And I like that we're bringing it up now because even before John Woo came along in Hard Target, which came out 2 years later, Jean-Claude was already like, I want to fucking do this shit. Rolling around, shooting over my head, like absolute bullshit.
Right. He was definitely watching those movies.
Well, to be fair, the John Woo movies in Hong Kong were already out, like The Killer and
but we were saying Jean-Claude was watching this, wanting to do this.
Yeah,
he just wanted to roll around and shoot people. But it is interesting that Alex, if he doesn't do karate or he does a little bit, but mostly street fighting, and he uses guns. So I kind of like that they, you knew who he was, right? Not just the hair. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Like we said, he did a great job of making two different characters.
Yeah, he was good.
However, Chad, not so good at dealing with a bunch of goons swarming around him. He's just hanging out, curled up in a ball in the fertile position, waiting for somebody, I guess, or something.
The fertile position.
And
yeah, happens, if you want to breed somebody.
Yeah.
Get in the fertile position.
Well, and he always wants to breed somebody because he needs to on a grave.
Way to fuck.
Angel
I brought it back. Or that too.
But we're speaking of great video by Psychosexual.
I don't know that one. I'm sorry.
There's layers to this shit.
I'm thinking of Oliver Gruner. Sorry.
Oh,
aren't we all?
Aren't we all?
Go ahead.
So Chad finds himself with a laser on his face. I don't know how he saw it, but he saw it. He felt it. Maybe he felt it.
It was like on his knuckle. Yeah, he was. Remember, like tracked. He was like trying to reload his gun, and then the laser sighting like tracks up his hand.
Good call.
Yeah.
But fortunately, old Uncle Frank is there to shoot that guy in the head.
Oh yeah.
So Alex carjacks a truck. They have no plan at all. What was
they're gonna blow? They just wanted to blow everything up. I think the plan was to plant the explosives, destroy the drug lab, and then get in, get out. No fighting. I think that was.
Yeah, you're right. It took me too long to figure out that was the plan for a very dumb movie.
Yeah.
I was like, what are we doing here? Are we getting schematics? Are we getting our next lead? No, it was just to blow up this drug traffic.
And Chad is so happy about it. He leaps on the side of the truck as they're driving. We did it, bro. We did what? You fucked up. And we see, Frankie showing off that fucking detonator, pushes it, shows it to the camera, and then pushes it. The whole thing blows up.
Ready for the next morning?
We all.
Alex meets with Danielle. She still hasn't found any good, solid, fucking concrete evidence. But she misses her man. And it's like, oh shit, we're hearing it right along there with Alex. Like, I'm not into your brother. I'm using him to try to get you to fucking pay me attention.
Yeah.
I just want your
Alex in pain, dude.
First day I saw him, his dick was hard for me. Your dick hasn't been hard for me in so long.
It happens.
Aren't you taking those pangolin pills? Pangolin pills? What's that little creature? The armored creature?
Armadillo?
No, it's like an armadillo.
He does have an armadillo in his
I think it's called a pangolin.
Okay.
He's like, no, I'm taking the gas station pill.
SX? Oh no, that's not the one. That's the bowel one.
And she's like, well, here's your next lead. I heard Griffiths is going to a big meeting at the Climax Club.
Spelled with a K, by the way. Both words.
Which means some fucking rockin' shit happens there.
We're 1K away from something very nasty.
The crazy Climax Club.
There we go.
God.
And by the way, who happens to own the crazy Climax Club? I'm Mr. Raymond Zhang. All right, we're at that club. We see our boys in tuxedos. And we're hearing something in the background. What is that beautiful sound? I'm about the climax. Because what I'm hearing, if I'm hearing right, is one Miss Sue Manchu. She gets everywhere, dude. This is how you know this is a really important club. If you got Sue Manchu in 91, dude, that was at the peak of her fame, dude. Everybody was doing Do You Think I'm Sexy?
If you listen to our chronological order, she's at her peak of her fame from like 75 to 91 now.
Stops.
She gets around.
Jesus alone, waiting for suggestions. His scenarios avoiding all the questions. His lips are dry, her hand is just
Where's Madame Pearl?
She's so just know exactly what they think. If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, come on and let it show.
Sue Manchu, everybody. Fucking amazing.
Take a
as
bow,
always.
Sue.
Take a goddamn bow.
That was beautiful.
So we go back. We're at the back
It
room. It's like the sound of an angel. Maybe Do You Think I'm Sexy could be a song.
Sue Manchu?
You could try.
No, never mind. Cancel that. Abort that.
They're having their meeting in the like the back room. All the rich guys of rich criminals of Hong Kong. I was waiting for fucking Gerald Akamura to show up.
I was too.
He's in the vampire group. I think there was a vampire in this.
I was gonna say, is he Team Jacob or Team Edward? Did I get that one right?
You got it right. That was correct.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Jacob.
They're just toasting themselves. I just made money off a big kitty porn ring.
The only thing missing from our evil conglomerate at their dinner table here was a naked woman with sushi all over her body.
Well, yeah.
They missed them. They missed the mark there.
Yeah.
But unlike AEW, Jean-Claude knows don't give them blood in a mid-card match. Give them to them near the end. You know,
you actually do get blood in the scene, Griff.
Well, I'm not. Blood is a stand-in for nudity, Murray. Is what I was trying to do.
Good.
Because they give us nudity later in the movie.
We learned their big new plan is they got a cargo ship called the Golden Glory.
So I wonder what happens on the Golden Glory.
Fill it to the if you're German, maybe fill it to the brim with cocaine. Why? Because thanks to the DEA being obsessed with that sweet, sweet South American coke, they're gonna fill. Even though I thought heroin came from fucking Asia, they get coke there too.
Oh, isn't it kind of all the same thing?
No, it's totally different.
I mean, it's the same drug class. Different.
Okay.
Yeah. No, cocaine gets you hyped. Heroin gets you like fucking doped up, like you're fucked up.
Yeah.
But predicting, of course, the big heroin boom in the early '90s.
Yeah, they were right.
So they're on the cusp, and he's like, "But here's one thing: I think we've got a mole in our organization."
It's good juxtaposition for this movie here, because then we cut over to Alex or Chad. I don't know which one we're looking at right now.
It was Alex.
It was Alex walking in with the crate of cognac, and we know it's cognac because it's spray painted on the box. Cognac.
Right. Yeah, it lets you know.
Yeah, and he's infiltrating the club. And, of course, some of the staff recognizes him.
One of the goons. Who is this guy, Phil? I recognize him from something.
Yeah, Evan Laurie was in Tiger Claws 2, and he's the douchebag looking guy with the long sort of black curly hair. He's been in a ton of 90s action films, and but you know what he does now? He's like he lives in Cincinnati at an art museum or an art gallery. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I act like I'm like best friends. Like, yeah, we hung out.
Does he go to Skyline Chili?
I think so. Yeah.
Does he eat the Skyline Chili?
No, he just goes.
It is an establishment too, actually.
Perhaps, I don't know. You'd have to ask him. Maybe we should go on a road trip to Cincinnati and check it out.
Well,
I mean, what is the art in Cincinnati? I want to know what that is.
We just have to pop in there.
Well, one Mr. John Moxley's from Cincinnati.
Oh, that's right. He is.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's hard.
So dope. So he's like, "Hey, Alex, those scars that we put on your face a couple of days ago healed up really nicely," because he's thinking he's thinking Alex was Chad from that beatdown scene earlier.
Yeah, he was there. He was leaning against a car. He was watching. Yeah.
Yeah, he had the fucking leather blazer. He had the lapel jacket. He takes a cognac from him back to the back room. Griffith is like, we got a major setback. Our drug lab that was on the beautiful coastline has been
Causeway Bay
has been taken out,
which we were trying to rename to America's Best Bay.
And I think somebody is a rat inside our organization, and they found out where our drug lab was.
You hear one guy, if you have the Laserdisc version with the 18.1 surround sound system, like I have in my house, of course, you hear one gulp. And if you're sitting in the right way, it's to what would that be?
It had an Asian accent on it.
It would be your 4 o'clock if you're sitting correctly in your sound system. You hear one Asian gulp. Do an Asian gulp for us, Murray?
I could, but then we'd get canceled.
Yeah, it'd be a little.
We're still not that free.
We're not that free. Elon has not helped us that much.
Back to the dance floor. I noticed the girl that asks Alex to dance because he's a stud. I noticed she was like waiting for her cue. She's like standing there awkwardly, and then she goes, And then fucking, I think at this scene, I know one time Jean-Claude breaks the fourth wall and actually literally winks at the camera. I think he does it there. Like she asks him to dance. He's like, oh, like,
Bill, did you see this?
Yeah, that happened.
Oh my
God.
It's
funny because she is so stiff. Like she is so nervous. Like she obviously was just probably banging the scriptwriter or whatever. So yeah.
Is it that
terrible?
Or is it the fact that Fu Manchu's in the room?
Yeah,
speaking of Fu Manchu, he gets a little acting role because we see Frankie is also hanging out, speaking with the one and only Fu Manchu, and she's just whispering in his ear, "Me so horny, me love you long time, Frankie. You look like James Bond."
Sean
like, what?
Connery. Well, yeah, he was waiting to hear which Bond.
Yeah, right. It's like, don't Timothy Dalton, don't beat your fucking ass, bitch.
He was ready to punch a woman. But she said the right Bond. Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, yeah.
Did she? I thought she said George Lazenby.
Well, that's passable.
Hey, don't sleep on George Lazenby, man. Honor Majesty's Secret Service, Telly Savalas, Diana Riggs. It's a good one. We're not going to do it.
They're too long.
Exactly.
And boring.
Exactly.
I'm going to watch that, though, because I want to see Telly Savalas.
He's playing Blofeld.
I want to see that.
So, yeah, they're canoodling. He's showing off his detonator. He's so proud of his detonators.
Oh, my God. And this is when Chad picks up, like, shit's going down, and he's got fucking troglodyte man with the long hair, like, talking to him. And he's, like, feeling the squeeze, so he looks over at Frank, who waves that remote at him. So he's like, oh, I got to hit the deck.
Wait. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, yeah, go.
1 sec. We forgot. Remember, we are introduced in the back room. We're introduced to a new bad guy. There's a guy with spurs on his boots. Walks over.
You know what you're doing.
I called him Manu Ginobili in my notes.
Manu Ginobili. I just called him Spurs. I'm less creative, but they basically get behind one of their associates, Mr. Ni Yong. He kicks the chair down, and then we get a Kara straddling him and stabbing him in the chest. This Mr. Ni Yong, and then and Griffith has an aura. He's like, "Whoa, yeah!" He's like excited by it. And so they think they've gotten rid of the guy. Was their inside threat, and that's important because then someone says, "Oh yeah." Then Evan Laurie comes up. He's like, "Oh yeah, I got that French cognac from Alex." And then Alex is like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh shit, Alex. Maybe we should have him talk to us." All right, there you go.
This is where the squeeze all happens. Thank you, Phil. That was a very important part.
It's important because you need to know about Spurs. And
we're also going to see how ruthless these people are. They killed one of their own.
Yeah. It pumps up, like, the villains kind of don't get their dues in this movie, I think, because it's too focused on Jean-Claude's twins characters. But we get to see that Kara is ruthless, and we get to see Spurs now. And Spurs is a big thing, because it's always about the Spurs, too. Yeah. He fights in the dark later on, and the only way we know about him is because of the fucking sound of the Spurs on the ground.
Right.
So, thank you.
Welcome.
But yeah, Chad realizes he's in trouble. He's talking to someone. He doesn't know what's happening. He's seeing double or Matrix. Deja vu situation for the bouncer. So he's like, "What the fuck? You already brought me a box. What's this box? What is going on here?" Sees Frank waving that remote, and so he hits the ground, and everybody starts laughing at him. And then shit goes to hell.
Boom.
Johnny Walker Reds everywhere, busting over heads. Oh, okay. yeah, it was exciting action scene. Everybody, you're all right.
So exciting. I'm stunned.
So exciting. We're all stunned. We're still excited, everybody.
Are you still there? I don't think Phil was there.
Did we lose Phil?
No, I'm here. I'm stunned. I didn't know. I thought I lost internet connection. Sorry. I was like, oh shit, not again. We already recorded 2 episodes of this.
Best
6 hours
episode ever.
So anybody want to talk about this fight scene?
Yeah, let me talk about the fight scene then. I'll take. Let me give you guys a break here. Chad gets up He's by the way, there's explosions everywhere, and no innocent person is killed somehow. I have no idea.
Perfectly placed.
Place is packed with people, and they start running for the exits, and then Evan Laurie gets up, he's all struggling, and Chad takes his opportunity, kicks him through some glass, and then they're beating up all these guys, and they're throwing people. Alex is kicking ass. Alex picks up a glass of Johnny Walker Red, drinks it. Then, as we said before, he breaks the glass in his hand, throws it, picks up 2 bottles, and he just fucking dominates this motherfucker. This one guy, he gets killed in every way possible. He breaks both bottles on his head, and then he chops him in the throat. And if that wasn't enough, puts him in an arm bar and then breaks his arm and throws him to the ground. It's beautiful. So they're just dominating all these jobbers.
I will give them there's not a lot of quick cuts. When somebody, like, I think it was in this scene, someone gets like thrown onto a tiny little table. It looked fucking awful, and I don't know. They just do a good job of selling everything in these scenes.
Well, Zhang and Griffiths, you gonna say something?
No, go ahead.
Zhang and Griffiths stumble into the room, and they're like, "There's 2 of them," because they see both Chad.
Oh, they do. Alex. Oh, okay, good call.
And then another explosion happens, and our boys escape.
And then we're going to a quick cut into the next day. We're at the office, Griffith's office, by the way. Danielle is snooping around again. And this, guys, we talked about the Sweetson scale. Did we bust it out for this scene?
Hey, sweet cheeks, what are you doing? Kara is wearing leather pants straight out of the Tom Nuclear from the episode none of you motherfuckers listen to, The Beast Must Die. The shiniest fucking armor-all coated leather I've ever fucking seen. Pants.
She looked great. Are you guys saying she's too mannish? Is that what you're trying to say? Too mannish? Too much muscles?
I'm
How do you do this? She had massive thighs and no ass. How do you work? You figure they're like kind of in unison.
I thought they were all one thing.
I don't know. She's missing squat day. All right.
I get exactly.
Are we learning that Phil is into muscle women? Do you want to be dominated?
I like fit. I like fit ladies. I do like.
I mean, he does sound like a wimp, but Phil is pretty fucking jacked, man. I gotta give it up to you, dude.
Yeah, I work out every day. Sometimes more than 5 minutes. It's great. I'm in great shape.
So now I got to get into this. I want to learn more about Phil.
Yeah.
Do you like muscle women? Do you like to be dominated by a muscle woman?
Not
or
really.
Is it like you like to fight a chick?
No, it's just I like a chick that has that puts in the time, puts in the effort. Yeah. Takes care of herself. I like that. I do.
Yeah.
I don't want it to necessarily. I want be that they spend a lot of time with makeup. That's not my thing. I like that they spend a lot of time being healthy and kicking ass and breaking.
And do you like a fit woman or like a woman that's got muscles?
No. I mean, she's Corey Everson. In all seriousness, Corey Everson is way too overbuilt. I mean, the Olympia,
well, she's Miss Olympia, of course.
Yeah, the Miss Olympia. That's not my thing. But yeah, I like fit girls.
Hey,
ones that can run, do stuff, jump around and stuff.
We all got our
throw
thing,
stuff.
Phil.
You know what I'm saying? Throw things.
Right. There's no judgment here. We all got our weird things we're into.
Are we gonna? Is this just me who's answering this question? What happened to you, fucking guy?
No, I don't like muscular.
Murray wanted to cop your feel. He was trying to yim your yuck.
To explore our guests here, learn more about them. That's the whole point of having a guest.
Oh, okay.
Now we know he's into muscle chicks.
Yeah.
Right. Not muscle, just fit. Don't misrepresent me on this show.
You can't climax without them squeezing his intestines out of his mouth. You know
what I'm talking about? They can help you move. Those.
You want a lady friend who can help you move your house. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My girl can lift. She's good. She doesn't look for help all the time.
I don't want to get the pool table out of the basement. Why don't you get it? That's the kind of thing you're after.
Yeah, I'm watching TV. I'm busy.
Yeah. I got to study up for Golan-Globus Theater. You can get the pool table out of the basement.
Don't write themselves.
This is great. You're right to ask these questions.
It's a safe space, people.
Now, as you mentioned, this camera work, this director realized we need to catch all of I forget the actress's name. Kara.
Cares?
We
Whatever,
need to get
Kara.
Kara's assets featured on this. So he does try to get a shot of her ass, but it is a 90s ass. So my God, you could bounce a quarter off it. Wait, that's not the phrase. What's the phrase?
Yeah, I thought that was.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, you got it right.
But that's for a voluptuous ass.
No.
Oh, that's tight.
No,
strong.
no.
Did I have it right?
No,
Right?
no.
Backwards.
Bounce off. I mean, that means it's tight. It's hard.
Oh,
Bounce a
okay.
quarter off.
I got it right then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust yourself, Griff.
So she
Don't.
she begins griffing Danielle's body. She's like, what you got there?
Okay. Please don't turn the verb into molest and assault.
I'm just saying she's not asking for consent.
Just saying. I just want it to be inanimate objects.
What you got there? What's that? She's just pawing at her.
She has finds a sandwich. Yeah.
She gets sexually assaulted, basically.
Yeah. They don't show it though. You kind of like see her face hit the wall, like she just grabbed her.
And Danielle just rushes off.
It was very Wayne's World how they demonstrated that she was assaulted. Because in the next scene in the Wayne's World movie, the guy's skipping along very awkwardly. I never knew what that meant. And then when I watched Wayne's World as an adult, I was like, my parents shouldn't have let me watch this movie, probably.
Back to the jungle, Frankie and Alex are chopping wood like real men do.
That is real men.
Chad's doing what women do, making the meal.
That's right. Now,
big bowl, big wok full of noodles.
Okay, we're in Hong Kong. Clearly, these are 0.16, like an M16, inch spaghetti noodles. I recognize the gauge and everything. He's just got them fluffed up and boiling. They got an open pit in the hotel that they're living in right now. Pulls it off, throws it into the brush nickel colander because, fancy. He won't go anywhere without his BNCS. And he's preparing it to. Are they just eating noodles? What did he have any prepared with it?
Well, there's probably some frogs.
Oh, yeah. Frogs. He was gonna go out and
get
frogs. Yeah.
Phone rings. It's Danielle. She's like, "You will not believe this." She can tell by their voice or inflection who is Chad and who is Alex. Did you notice that?
Yeah, it's like Danielle. Hi, Danielle.
Oh, it must be Alex. Alex, I had the most Penthouse Forum experience. I got to tell somebody. And he's like, "Ooh, do tell."
You already got it wrong. You said Alex.
I wrote that in my notes.
You meant Chad.
I wrote Alex when it's Chad. That's
I see it. Murray is staring daggers into your notes right now.
Shit! There's just another reason for.
While that's going on, of course, Zhang and Griffith, like they're voyeurs too, so they're listening. They're waiting for the story. Like they heard Kara's side of the story. They want to hear Danielle's side of the fucking.
Yeah. That scene with Kara we just talked about. Zhang and Griffith were watching it on CCTV. These guys are getting each other off so hard on Danielle's misery. So now they're getting to listen in. They're getting the full fucking scope of it. They're recording all this as well.
I didn't get this.
Please.
Because Danielle calls Alex/Chad.
It's his cell phone.
And then she's like,
which doesn't need to be recharged.
I have to tell you in person. I have important info.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you in person. Why not just come and tell him in person?
They don't know.
She gives away the whole plan that they're listening on.
Yeah.
If she did not make this phone call, she could have told them and they would not have known.
I'm so confused because she can't go to them. She can't drive a boat. She doesn't know how to get out to them.
She's a woman. She can't drive a boat.
And the location is secret. So then she's like, I can't tell you over the phone about all this information. It's very secret. I feel like I'm in danger. And he's like, I'll come to you.
Yes.
Yeah, but he totally gives away where they're going to meet. So if someone was listening, then that was just a stupid thing for Chad to do.
Okay.
I think Chad is just stupid.
Well, he's been hanging around with a bunch of chickens just hanging in the open air. The salmonella that's
flies everywhere.
There is.
It's a wet market.
It is a wet market. Like I don't know. I get airing out a chicken, but there's 18 chickens airing out in their kitchen. He's bumping into them while he's dancing around with his spaghetti noodles.
Yeah.
So he's like, no, I'll meet you at this place. So he just takes off. He doesn't even wait for fucking Frank.
The Mahjong Hall. He says it out loud. The only place I know in Hong Kong is the Mahjong Hall. Let's meet there.
So part of this is I think Chad kind of secretly wants to be alone with Danielle because he kind of does this sort of like, so Frankie like whispers into the woods as if he was trying to get them to come with, and he can't get the response. So he goes on his own, but there's a Chad behind the wheel, one of the wheels of the boat. And he wheel. Yeah, the race on the right wheel. And then he also does winks. he's like, I'm gonna go get some. So
what you're saying
I don't
is
Chad either. I don't trust Chad either.
Yeah, what you're saying is Alex was totally right to be jealous and not to trust Chad.
Mm-hmm. I think he wants to be her white knight, and he thinks he could get some. I think that's what he's doing. Remember, he's Alex? Like, he's like Danielle, Chad. Chad's like Danielle. You can talk to me. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah. He does say he's a nice guy. You're dead on. Both.
What have I told you people? The worst type of guy is the nice guy rapist.
Okay,
that's right.
It's
like Vince. It's Vince. It's Vince from Savage Streets. Again, twice in one episode.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you for listening and remembering.
Exactly.
I didn't remember any of that. So they're in the back room of the Mahjong bar.
He's looking over the documents, and somehow now he's an expert of documents. He's like, "You're right. The tunnel is mine."
Yeah, we have put them away for years.
What's in the file say? Like it said, we shot last night and killed the Wagners.
The plot has done such a bad job of making us care about the plot. So it's just like, wait, what are these documents about? What are they even doing?
Alex calls up the bartender. Somehow he sensed that. Did he leave a note that said, I'm going to be at the Mahjong bar?
No, but he saw that his cell phone, which, by the way, they have no power. They've been there for 4 days. Apparently, the batteries in this phone and the signal in this phone and this remote island they're on work forever.
If you had ever seen an episode of Gilligan's Island, you just see some coconuts.
Coconuts, yes.
That's right.
But, of course, he does the one thing he knows. He calls his main contact at his Mahjong Hall.
The bartender. Where is Chad and Danielle? Oh, they're here in the back room. And then, I mean, you cannot trust Chad at all. But I think I gotta say, Alex jumps to fucking DEFCON 5 like that.
Yeah.
Like he immediately flips the fuck out.
Well, he's narcissistic. He thinks he's hot as fuck, but then he realizes
he kind of is.
Chad is me. I am Chad. I'm hot as fuck. Chad is hot as fuck. He's willing to give it up. I'm playing hard to get. Of course, Danielle's gonna go for him. He could pretend to be her. Chad could pretend to be Alex.
So he is like just immediately hitting the fucking cognac.
Yeah, yelling out no. A lot of no scenes of Jean-Claude drinking, not cognac, but Johnny Walker Red.
Spitting it everywhere.
Yeah, there is a lot of spitting of cognac or Johnny Walker.
Manu, Ginobili, and Kara show up at the bar. They're asking shit. Fortunately, Alex had the two-way fish tank set up, so they can see out, but they can't see through the fish tank to our people. So they're watching the situation.
You pay extra for that. Was that a saltwater tank?
Yeah, well, they're right on the ocean. Of course it is. And they're asking about, where are these guys? And the bartender's like, I don't know anything. And what does he get for his help? Spur right across the throat.
This is interesting. For a Jean-Claude movie to be introducing and building up a villain, we're like end of the second act, beginning of the third act, right?
I don't know.
It's just a weird time to be building up a new villain. Bolo's
because you know why? Because both of our heroes, Chad and Alex, need a guy, a hench to fight.
Yeah. And I will say Spur kind of reminds me of Scorpion from that Cynthia Rothrock movie. He had kind of that...
I don't even remember.
That curly mullet. Stingray?
Oh, Stingray. Yeah, he did look kind of like Don Neum.
Yeah, Don. Thank you. He had kind of that vibe going on.
Yeah, except he looked kind of elderly and didn't have any muscles at all.
Yeah, exactly. That was the problem. He had the hair and the face, but not quite.
He actually looked like the guy from the beginning of the movie, the Aussie in the pink gi. He had the same awful curly mullet.
Oh, okay.
That actor's been in a bunch of Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, including your favorite, Griff, Nowhere to Run. He was in that.
My favorite.
Your favorite movie of all time.
That's how I saw boobs as a kid, man. Yeah. It has an impact.
Spoiler alert, there's some boobs coming up in a minute. But
that, I'm getting ready for this.
We needed that tease because we are going on hour 9. So,
I'm slipping on my black. I'm slipping on my.
Nobody cares about this show anymore. We're gonna do whatever the fuck we want from here on out.
Yeah, they've all given up.
So they see through the two-way fish tank. They see what's going on. They're like, "Hey, there's a secret door," which is she just pushes away like some boxes. There's a door. And then Chad to show off, no, let me. He has to kick the door open. Like,
of course,
open the fucking door.
Straight kick it or use an object. He fucking like roundhouses it. It's like,
and that alerts the fucking goons on the street.
He kicked it so hard.
So they start chasing them
down to the alleys and everything.
They go to the wharves. When in doubt, go to the wharves. They're running through boats. They're getting chased.
Kara and crew inside are killing fucking people, making a mess of things, shooting people, spurring people.
Meanwhile, Alex is like, just thinking about her fucking.
Is still drinking hard. He's tugging at it.
Not really drinking hard because he's spitting out half of it.
He is spitting out half of it. But the drop.
He actually like lights it on fire and does a big Gene Simmons fucking.
Okay, that was fucking cool. Yeah, he's got to be careful because this whole place is dilapidated, cobwebs, like. It's a tinderbox is all I'm trying to say.
Right.
But yeah, Kara and crew, they end up giving chase to an open wet market. There's frogs chopped up everywhere. There's hanging bad.
On the frog head.
They're sniffing on frog heads. There's not a banana peel to be found, but there is a lot of severed frog heads.
Maybe that's your song. Frog heads. Frog heads. Frog heads.
That might be my song. I think it's make believe.
Oh,
I think you could pull that one off.
I never heard that one. Sounds pretty good. Oh, yeah.
That's make believe now. Bill hasn't heard of it. All right, so we're escaping through the boats. They get on their boat. They get out of there.
Well, no, they stop, and then Danielle is terrified. I wouldn't blame her because this water's probably filthy as fuck, full of fucking frog entrails. It's like, no, I can't go in the water. He like jumps in. As soon as they get out, they're like dry. And they're really irritated.
Hair's perfect.
No, they're wet. No, they're wet.
They're slightly wet. They're coming out of a fucking
there's like seaweed hanging off.
That he should have. Frog leg hanging out of his ear.
So they're on their boat. They're taking off. They're like, wow, we really got away with this one. But Kara and crew, they have a fucking helicopter.
Yeah.
Now, they take off, and they're looking for that boat, and they're just flying all around. They don't happen, from what I could tell, they don't happen to find the boat. What they do find, though, is Frank Island.
They do.
Well, that's going on. We're on the boat. Kara's going to change into something dry.
She's wet.
Danielle.
She's wet, all right.
Danielle.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Kara.
Wow, you've been thinking about Kara.
Yeah, I think Tim's into her. I think he likes flat asses.
Yeah, let's go. You know that ain't true. Kara has got so much testosterone, she can't get wet, right? She's got a fucking little, her clit looks like the size of a small dick now.
Oh, Corey Everson, come on. She's dead.
Now you're disparaging the women with small.
No, me disparage women? Not me. Danielle, we see the little fucking silk black underwear hanging on a clothesline. She has to take a moment to sniff them, breathing in Chad's scent.
They were Chad's underwear, people. Remember,
she gets naked,
just down to her undies. Yeah,
we see her tits. Good tits, much better than Cars. And
I agree with that.
We cut back to, and now we're like, oh my God, what's happening? Is this all in Chad's or Alex's jealous mind? Is this all in Chad's creeper mind? Because he's driving and he's tearing up. I don't know what's happening with fucking Chad.
Chad is driving the boat, condescending.
He's sad.
And he's going through the emotional wave, and it's like, wait, is he basically asexual too?
No.
Are the brother?
No. Go ahead, please.
Okay, I'm gonna say I feel like both these brothers have a problem with intimacy.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Chad is clearly the ladies' man. He gets in there. He's touching strange women in his aerobic classes. He basically fingered that broad at the beginning. What's her name?
Julie Strain.
At the beginning of the movie. Yeah, he had a finger up her goddamn vagina, and it was just like, yeah, no big deal. But here he is with the woman he's attracted to, and he's crying at the wheel of the boat, not going down.
You're onto something, because that's the thing. He's never had an intimate relationship with a woman where there's feelings involved.
So he's objectified them and fingered them in front of the class.
So now he's actually
no.
All right, let's hear.
Go ahead. I'm going to hear you finish, Tim. I'm sorry.
Okay. He
wants to hear you.
He's never. Maybe he's feeling some weird psychic bond with Alex. Alex is in love with Danielle, but he doesn't know how to express himself.
He's experiencing life through his brother's eyes.
Yes. And so he is feeling this flood of emotions. Maybe he's feeling maybe he feel. Hey, hear me out. Maybe he's. For the first time in his life, he's feeling guilt about fucking somebody else's woman.
Yes, now you're on that. Bingo, there it is. Okay. It's his brother's woman. He feels immense guilt,
but he still wants to do it.
He still wants to do it. I mean, so he's thinking about it, but as he's thinking about it, he's weeping. He has a engorged boner, and his eyes are tears are just pouring from his face. It's kind of beautiful, actually.
Maybe it's the blue balls that are making him cry.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe it's pain.
All right, people, we're in for a show. This is the first time ever.
I don't even. Can we bring it out?
Yes, because
can we bring? There's crying. We have two men crying in this.
No, I think we haven't done it in a while. Mattingly, bring us the Sweetsometer. We are going to judge this scene on the Sweden scale. If you're unfamiliar with the Sweden scale, by the way, if you really want to know the Sweden scale, you need to listen to Highlander 3 episodes. Really go into it.
Off the charts. 8 out of 10, I think it was.
Sweden is an IMDb user who did a review of Highlander 3, and he explained to us that Highlander 3 has the greatest sex scene ever recorded in human history. What is the criteria, Griff? I know fuckable music is one of the criteria.
Murray, I wish I could tell you, but
sex movies, I believe, was another one of them.
You got to feel it in your loins and your heart.
So, Mattingly, start up the machine. Calibrate. Getting up.
We're trying to. It takes a little while.
Begin calibration, Mattingly. Okay. Okay. All right, I think we're getting there. Can you hand me a couple of those punch cards, Griff?
Of course.
All right, I'm putting in the punch cards. All right. The Sweden scale is working. Okay, we're ready. It's purring like a fucking kid.
It's loud as shit, but yeah, purring like.
Let's get into this scene, people. This is the first ever, I think, for Jean-Claude.
Yeah,
a sex scene.
This is the first time ever we're powering the Sweden scale on a Cybertruck. Just parked right here next to us.
Somebody's got to use those things. Nobody wants them.
The fucking dog shit. That's why it's so loud.
So, all right. Fuckable music? No. There was no fuckable music.
Phil, fuckable music?
Yes. It was awesome. There are jungle drums playing in this scene. It's like it does it like it's tribal and it's hot.
Tribal.
Wow, we've never been more opposites, Phil. There was nothing fuckable about this music.
Wow.
I couldn't even get my hips moving to this music. All right.
Really?
Lighting. Very interesting lighting.
Yeah.
Very psychedelic almost.
Very Lynchy. We're cutting between dreamland, real land. Whose dream are we in? Are we in our own dream? Are we in reality?
Now let's get to the meat of the matter, people.
Wait, he hangs?
The sexual movements.
Oh my God.
She's hanging from a clothesline. He's got her up. He's holding her up off the ground.
In a dilapidated, we got like the old wood rotting in the background. Sunlight coming in from outside because they're in the bowels of the boat, if you will.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like you got that.
You know what I noticed this when I was doing your notes. That's your favorite word is bowels.
Bowel.
Anytime you can't say like this, like the basement, or you say always the bowels of something.
You know why?
You're into ass stuff? I don't know.
Because it's Jim Cornette. He's always bowels of this, bowels of that.
Okay.
It's one of the Jimisms.
Okay, so here the sexual movements.
Well, Phil, do you have a rating on the lighting? We got to let Phil have his Phil.
I'm sorry, I'm reviewing the criteria for the Svisen scale, and it's good movements and good choreography during sexual quote-unquote work, combined with a fuckable music during the scene. That's
music comes up twice in it?
Yeah. The music is so the music is so important.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
Well, according to Phil, this is already off to a good start.
I have it on my phone. I actually took a picture of the season. It's from February 24th, 2010.
They will live in infamy.
They will live.
Yeah. Yeah. It's numero uno was Highlander.
So we know you like the music. What were the lighting? Was the lighting good?
It's like Dario Argento. It's like blue and red. It's like
it is.
It's beautiful,
yeah, right?
And there's there's clotheslines involved, and it's hot. And he's flipping her around. And she didn't even want to do this scene, so you can imagine how uncomfortable she is while she's flopping around. Yeah, she objected to this scene several times. It was told she would be fired if she didn't do it.
Sweaty mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
Well, there's
ocean breeze is covering the fish
smell. Salt in the air, the sweat. You could see the little smirk on her face as she's, half naked, like hanging up her clothes, thinking about a man coming and taking her right there.
Yeah.
I don't remember the music either, Murray, but but the lighting and
really had an effect on Phil. I don't know.
The whole idea of just like mundane.
Do you remember the tracking shot on Scabbard? That's not Scabbard. What's the name of the movie? Scarab? Sorry, not Scarab.
Yeah.
Remember Scarab? There was the one scene where the tracking was fucked up. That's what happened that's what happened in this scene.
Are you saying
it's on my copy of Double Impact VHS?
Are you saying Jean-Claude's going to spit milk on her?
Oh, yeah, it's fucking
Is her bottom half going to turn into a pig?
Yes.
So now we know what we're working with Phil. He's into the weird shit.
Pig woman.
So, all right, now we got to get on the sexual movements. All right, I mean, he's picking her up, holding her up, bouncing her on his dick.
I could see this being fucking, a scene in some kind of Baroque marble piece.
Yeah, you got two attractive people, great bodies, banging the shit out of each other. But here's where they made I can't believe in a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie they made this mistake.
Oh my God.
The shot never goes below the waist with Jean-Claude. We know Jean-Claude is proud of his butt. He shows it in every fucking movie. Is this a sign of a wiser, like I want to be taken more seriously as an actor? Like I'm not just a butt, Jean-Claude.
You know what? I think he blew a glute before shooting.
Well, it took it down a notch for me. You got to see the top half of people fucking. You got to go fucking full body, dude.
Phil,
I actually think we see some of Van Damme's cleavage.
Maybe top,
top of his cleavage, a little bit. Yeah.
You like to be teased, huh?
Yeah,
a little bit of tease.
Yeah. I mean, we have a whole discussion about overboob and underboob. What's hotter?
Underboob.
Underboob is way hotter.
Yeah.
And then you've got top butt or the butt cheek hanging out.
I like butt cheek hanging out. I guess I like the bowels of the body, if you will.
Yeah. I agree with you. I agree with you.
That's the way. How does it work that way with both of them? Because I don't. Butt crack isn't that appealing. Top boob crack
Maybe it's because
good.
You know why it is? Because we see so much like cleavage. You see all the time. That's like you can see. In a G-rated movie, you can see cleavage.
Yeah, I think that's it.
And it's the same with butt crack. You go to have a plumber over, you see butt crack. So
you see butt crack.
You have to have the whole thing in order for it to affect you. Yes.
So it's kind of a mess here. I'm sorry, but where was Phil at on his choreography of this beautiful sexual endeavor?
I don't think I've seen anything more beautiful. It was
almost perfect. I guess apparently you've never seen Highlander 3.
You mean the Deborah Unger being not very good? I'm reading it. Her performance in the film was not so that everybody expect the same. And then he says, he says to mention about the music. This guy's really a good writer. I can't even understand what he's writing. Yeah, it says, but you'll get horny during the scene. He. That's what it says at the end. I mean,
he indeed.
Yeah, I mean that was okay. All right, if that's the okay.
All right, people.
I have seen that scene.
Enough fucking around. On a scale of 1 to 10, on the Sweets and scale, how do you rate this sex scene?
Phil, we'll let you do the honors and be the final word on this one. I'll go first, Murray. You go next. Okay. Clearly, it's my boy. I gotta give it to him. I love the lighting. I love the mind play where it's like, are they fucking in real time? Is it just his dream? Is it Alex's dream? Chad's dream? Clearly, Danielle.
Is it Danielle's dream?
Is it Danielle's dream? Thank you. All that mind play got
her dream would be double teaming by both.
Thank you. But still, all that thinking got me so aroused. I went to my local theater to sit in the back and just think about this scene and Paul Rubin myself. This is at least an 8.5.
Wow. High praise from you.
High praise.
It was a good scene visually, but the lack of fuckable music really took me out. I'm a stickler for fuckable music.
You don't care. Choreography.
What's the karaoke song, dude? The most fuckable song of all time.
Strokin'.
Make Love on... Well, Strokin' is second. Make Love on a Grave.
Is that my karaoke song, Strokin'?
I wish you would do that.
Okay.
I don't know if you could do it, but I'd like to see you try.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to see that.
I'm not... What do you say?
I don't
8.5?
8.5. It's high.
7. I'm sorry. It had great visuals.
That's still good.
Yes. It was good. It was a great scene. But it left me wanting more with the you want to I want to experience it with all my senses.
You wanted glutes.
Visually it was great. Yeah. Didn't get it. So I'm going to give it 7.
7.
All right, Phil.
All right.
Tie or whatever.
All right. This scene is clearly on its own prima facie a 10. However, hold on. The only problem is they keep intercutting.
I'm looking at what prima facie is.
Prima facie means on the surface, and it's like a legal term. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? I like to sound smart on these things. It's like I really don't know what this shit means.
This is the place to do it.
It's like my intellectualism is really regarded highly. I think it's a great scene. The only problem is it's intercut with Alex. He ruins the mood. He's destroying the hotel. He's actually he swigs the Johnny Walker. He actually sprays it out his nose and yells "motherfucker," and it completely kills the vibe. If I could actually download the movie and remove all those scenes of Alex just being a fucking drunk, it would probably be a 10. But because of that, the interference, I'm going 9.
I hear my assignment loud and clear. I already have it, and I'll have to edit out that scene.
There you go. 10.
And I'll get it for Murray, and he'll get it up online. Maybe we'll put some ginties over those titties. We know there's no glutes in it.
There you have it, people.
We went from
What's
7,
the average of that?
8.5.
I guess your score is the average.
It might be. It might be an 8. It might be an 8.
8 would be the average.
I think 8 would be the average.
So okay,
that's up there.
Yeah,
people, you got to see this movie. There's an 8 on the Speedson scale in it.
Yeah. All right, turn it off.
All right, we got to finish this fucking thing.
Yeah,
let's wrap this shit up.
We only have 8 more pages of his notes.
I just got a text from my girl. She's like, I hope the podcast went well. Like we're still not. Like, we still got like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I get those sometimes from Genevieve too, and it's just like, it's still going. Another hour to do.
I'm excited. Right. No, I'm not letting her stop me. No, don't get me wrong. Let's go full bore on this.
No retreat.
My favorite movie.
No surrender.
Yeah.
All right. So Frank, we got the fucking scene happening and everything. We got all the emotions. The boat is about to dock at the hotel and all that. But Frank is the first person that comes out to that dock to meet with Chad. And he's yelling at him, what the fuck are you doing? Taking the boat out and everything. And then Danielle walks out and he's like, oh, I know what you two kids have been doing. You're on a fucking boat in the middle of the ocean, Hong Kong, China. I know what happens there. Chinese finger trap.
Yeah, I said, Chad, let me smell your fingers.
Yep, Chad, let me smell your fingers. Let me smell your dick. Is that my karaoke song?
Is there a song called Let Me Smell Your Fingers?
No, Let Me Smell Your Dick. Do you not know about Let Me Smell Your Dick? Oh, wow. All right, I know what me and Murray are doing after this. And audience, maybe you need to partake.
Awkward. If you guys want to do that now, that's cool. I just hit mute.
All
right. So as he's smelling the fingers, he's like, "These don't smell like Danielle."
Yeah.
Well, how do you know, Frank? I was in Nam. I have the scars.
I just tried to move them.
So Danielle's like, "Guess what, guys? Griffith isn't a good guy. We have the evidence." So they're like, all right, hey, wait, what's that helicopter up there? Let me see Kara checking them out from the helicopter. So they go into the lobby of the dilapidated hotel, and they're greeted by a fucking drunk as fuck Alex. And they're trying to explain everything. And he's like, you fucking bitch, let me smell your fingers. And he's not having it. And he's like, Mr. Silk Underwear! Mr. Perfect! Why you want to fuck him? I want to fuck his face up! He's just losing his shit. And fucking Frank gets popped in the face because he tries to break it up.
No, Danielle gets slapped by Alex's drunk slaps her. And then Chad kicks Alex because he doesn't like him hitting her. And then they start fighting, and Frank comes in later. So they fight. Yeah.
Does Chad know Danielle's into the rough stuff, so she kind of liked that.
Yeah, she seemed fine.
Yeah. And he's like, "I'm about to fuck you up," and Frank's like, "Look, chill." And then he gets a fucking punch, and he pulls out a gun and just fucking unloads. It's like, "Look. Calm the fuck down. All right, we'll all fuck Danielle later, all right? But we got business to do." And then Alex ends it with, "Maybe I am drunk. Tomorrow I'll be sober, but you will always be a
slur
with a hard T at the end." He bit his teeth together. That T. Yeah, you know what he said.
Yeah.
Chad runs out. And he's like, "I am out of here." And he's like, "What are you going to do? Swim?" "Yes, I'm going to swim home. Fuck this shit. I got a case of the worst blue balls of all time. Crying here." Runs off. Fucking Alex runs off in the jungle with his fucking Johnny Walker. And, it's a really intense scene.
It was really intense. But then we just snapped to the next morning. And Alex apparently went to sleep on the beach, and he's waking up to the fucking D-Day, the storming of Burgundy Coat Factory or something. What was it?
Storming of Burgundy Coat Factory.
Normandy?
First of all,
Normandy.
First of all, it's Burlington Coat Factory.
Burgundy Coat.
I mean, I think Chad got a burgundy coat from Burlington Coat Factory, but. No, it's Fairy Apocalypse Now. They got the fucking choppers. They're loving the smell of fucking fingers in the morning.
Ah!
I can't stop.
This is where I had to take a break. I was like, this movie's so long. I took a break on this scene.
Yeah, you could just fast forward this. We could zip through. They basically army. They get Danielle. They get Frank. comes up, whisk him away in the helicopter, and then Alex and Chad have to kind of fight their way back to the hotel. That's
right. You get Moon resurfacing and taking Frank, and that's like
Frank.
the major thing that happens with the captures. And then we get like some slow, like Alex and Chad are still on the island, so they have to take back over the island.
They're both separated, but they're both taking out goons.
Yeah, they're doing silently. They're like moving in close, knocking people out with kicks and shit. It's something. And we got, a nice scene of Alex. They do a close up. And you know what? Yeah, Murray, if I was still putting content up on YouTube, this would probably be the shot I use. Is that John Claude gets a gun and like stretches out so his bicep takes over like the full screen.
Oh yeah.
And then shoots off to his left. And I was like, man, he just wanted to flex with a gun in his hand.
So they're like taking out all the goons that were left, and they capture one of the goons.
Yes, to interrogate them. Waterboard. Enhanced interrogation. It's okay. They're on an island.
There is a little like moment where I think it's Alex is walking in. He's sneaking up on that guy, and he almost gets stabbed in the throat by Chad, or vice versa. I don't remember.
Vice versa. Yeah, it was the reverse. Yeah.
Welcome home. Go ahead.
No, that's it. They have a moment where they're like, okay, at least until we can, get Frank and Danielle. So they're reunited, but they think they're still on shaky ground at this.
So so that's gonna be our next lead. They're gonna enhance interrogate this guard to get the info they need. Back to the docks. Zhang and Griffin are on the Golden Goose, whatever the fuck that thing was called.
Yeah, some kind of giant tanker, cargo ship.
We need to get the whole cabal.
That's right.
We need to still get the twins.
Yeah, but they're gonna tie up Frank and
Why?
Danielle.
Oh, right, I forgot because they have the proof. The proof, whatever that.
Scars. He's got scars, and now she got fucking molested by Kara, so she's got scars too.
Yeah, of the emotional kind. They're in the boiler room, getting the shit kicked out. They're getting sprayed with steam.
Yep.
Did you notice, man? Not a crease in any of Frank's outfit. He was like totally smooth. Is that a thing? Do they have a hose to just shoot steam?
I don't know. I don't have any idea.
Also, I'm glad you brought up Dario Argento. Very Argento lighting in this boiler room too. Red lights everywhere.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get information out of with the location of Chad and Alex. I don't know what they're trying to get.
Yeah, they're trying to find out where the twins are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you! I was not, man. All you're doing is steaming my scars.
That's right. And then on the flip side, Chad and Alex are trying to get information out of the captured guard, which apparently has all the information because that's how we're going to move our movie along.
Which all that is the location of the boat. That's all they need.
Yeah.
So they show up. We see Chad with his hands tied, and there's a guard. Like, holy shit! How did that guard get the drop on Chad and Alex? Where's Alex?
That guy's a badass, but he doesn't care because he's wearing aviators and a hat worn low. Can't tell. It's impossible.
So they take Chad up to the gangplank, and guards admiring those aviators. One guard.
Man, those aren't cheap sunglasses. Those are great sunglasses. Where's that fucking hard F-slur brother of yours? I don't know. But we got this motherfucker. And it's a ruse, obviously.
Our boy Spring, they take out the guards, throw them off the boat.
Big deal.
There's this huge fucking cargo ship, and they fall like fucking 5 feet into the water.
And now we got gunfire happening. So down in the bowels of the boat, we hear
ruptured bowels.
Yeah, the ruptured bowel. The bowels are ruptured at this point by the sound of gunfire, and so Nigel, Griffith, and all them, they're all freaked out by this, and they're like, "Oh shit! I hear gunfire. The twins are probably here."
So we got all our goons together in the boiler room, and we got our boys looking for that boiler room. They don't know where Frank and Danielle are.
Very dread-like. Griff gets on the PA and calls out for them, starts mocking them. We got your boy and your girl down here who should we fuck up first? Because we're gonna kill one of these people.
And they start fucking spraying the steam on Frank.
This only takes me back to my days of cruising in New York. Danielle's got a different story that she tells us.
And he just screams out, boiler room! Thankfully, both of our boys did a little stint as merchant marines. They know exactly where the boiler room
where the fuck is that?
Because this is a huge fucking ship.
Gigantic.
Yeah.
So this is where we get some interesting I like it. I like that they're like, we've got multiple fight scenes. How can we make them interesting? We're gonna do something with the lights.
Yeah.
So Alex has to take on one of the main goons. Because we got Moon. Now we have Manu Ginobili, Spurs. And we have Moon, Polo. So Alex is gonna take Spurs on. And they're like, explain why is there an explanation why it's lit this way? What's going on with this room?
No, I mean they basically got split up because of the gunfire, and then we kind of really quick. Nigel says he's going to kill one of the hostages, and then Frank says, "No, don't fall for the trap." And he basically shoots at Frank off screen. And
we see Bolo put a gun to his head.
Yeah, and they think he's dead, and then I don't know if this was actually what they had in the script, because it seemed like they were supposed to have killed Frank, but they kind of cut him back in to say, "Oh, we'll kill you later" or something. And anyway, so that's when Griffith taunts them over the intercom and says, you're dead, you're dead, or whatever. So they go into this dark thing. It makes kind of no sense because I guess they got split up. And then you see these spurs jangling in the dark. So there's like this blue light that's shining on them. But the question
that's your song, Griff. I got spurs that jingle, jingle.
Yeah. Oh, try that one. but anyway, so he's like they're basically fighting. But the question is, what part of the boat are they in? Where you punch the wall and it's made of plywood and sunlight comes out. Like, how did that happen? Like, where was that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. Interesting lighting.
Yeah, but go ahead. You describe the scene better than I can.
They just fight in a black and white room. I don't know.
It's dark.
Yeah, the great Foley work on the Spurs.
It got great.
Because we're going back and forth because now Chad is going to take on the big hench, Bolo. So Chad's like hiding, and then all of a sudden a barrel just flies at him. We're like, holy fuck, are they gonna have Donkey Kong in this fucking movie?
Hell yeah.
No. So Donkey of his own.
This is the scene that reminded me. I did see this when I was younger. I forgot most of it. My family, my mom probably made me skip part of it because of titties.
Oh God, you fucking little boy dick would explode watching that fucking scene.
91. I was 4. So I obviously saw this movie when I was...
You technically would have lost your virginity watching this.
But I remember this of Jean-Claude kicking the can out of the air and then hurting himself. That's what reminded me. I was like, oh yeah, it's one of those repressed memories.
Repressed memories?
Is that what they call them?
I don't know. Did it traumatize you?
Yeah,
it is a repressed memory.
I told you guys that. Well, I said it wrong before. I said that Bolo Young terrorized me. So
I was getting flashbacks of. Isn't this the exact ending of Black Eagle where Jean-Claude is the bad guy?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm confusing it with that because I know I saw Black Eagle as a kid, and I know that one terrorized me too. You know what? Half of what I pay for therapy for is Jean-Claude movies.
The other thing is that Jean-Claude kicking the barrel in the air is like all the trailers. Like it's because it's in slow motion, and then you see him kick it, and yeah. So maybe
all right. I don't know. So we'll get too confusing. We're gonna do each scene by themselves because they're cutting back and forth.
Yes.
So we get the Alex versus Spurs scene. I mean, it looks cool.
It looks cool.
It's an interesting, it's an interesting way to film a generic fight scene. And does anything else? You put in your notes, and I think you might be onto something, Phil. Maybe Spurs is a vampire because what his Achilles heel is, like you said, he punches through the hull of the ship, which is made out of plywood.
It's like dusty.
Kojima. Yeah.
And then sunlight hits Spurs, and he just shrivels up. And
I was telling you about Snake, Iroquois Pliskin, and
he's Team
God.
Edward, right?
What's that?
Exactly
Spurs. Right. Team Edward?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Of course he is.
Yeah, he's a vampire, yeah.
Vampires stick together.
You got to bring it back around, Murray. This is why we're the professionals.
Yeah.
So yeah, he loses all his power, and he just grabs him by the lapel and starts beating him, and you see in the shadows that he basically bludgeons him to death.
Does he use headbutts to beat him?
No, his fist is the last thing, though. He does.
That's why he has knots on his head, because his moves the headbutt.
Yeah, it's made of titanium.
All right, that's nothing compared. You got to have the main fight's got to be Bolo. What's the reason we got him in the fucking movie, for Christ's sake?
I mean, if you're gonna have a John Claude movie, you got to have Bolo as the villain.
So he's just fucking flexing like you expect Bolo to do. Rips his shirt off, just flexes for the camera.
I mean, I know he's like 2 inches shorter than us, but still. This fucking dude.
He's 20 inches wider.
He's fucking 20 inches wide. He's so impressive. I love Bolo. And you know what? We've done Bolo babyface episodes, people.
Yeah. And he goes through all the fucking Bolo moves. The fucking blow the snot out of his fucking nostrils.
He's got the greatest snotter ever.
Snot rockets for days.
Oh my God.
He does some fucking like sign language to him, like points at him, does a circle. I don't know what the fuck.
He did that.
He did that Bloodsport. Yeah, he did. Yeah. It's like the exact same fight. It's like they reset.
Okay.
Except barrels.
It really is, yeah.
And so he picks up a barrel and charges at Chad. Chad just leaps over like fucking Mario would do.
Yep. And then like a drop down, like what you see in wrestling where the guy throws somebody, the Irish whip into the ropes and the other guy drops down. John Claude's kind of doing his version of that. He goes over and then he turns around, like taps on the shoulder and like punches him in the face or some shit. I don't remember. It was kind of a silly fight.
Bolo in the nuts. I remember that.
Oh, okay.
Which is a payback because he hit him in the nuts earlier in the movie.
That's true. Yeah. Cheap shotted.
So he just does this fucking series of fuking roundhouses into Bolo's face.
Of course he does. And you're thinking that, yeah, his foot is going to finish him off. But no, there's always got to be some other element, literally, involved.
Yeah, this happens to be an open fuse box. Open for all the world to see. Maybe that was causing the light issues with Alex's fight.
Good call.
Because Bolo gets kicked into it, gets fucking fried. The barrels were full of fuel, so once Chad kicked one, he broke it open, so there's fuel on the floor, and it just sets the entire fucking. The hold is just for fuel.
Yeah.
So we get a scene of
John Claude running, Chad running,
leaps and the explosion.
Don't know how they eluded this one, but hey, let's go with it because let's wrap this up. So. We got our two villains, Zhang and Griff. They're like, oh, fuck, we got to get out of here. So they're still down in the bowels with Griff and Frank.
Yeah, they're a bowel obstruction.
Danielle and Frank. Yeah. They were just about to do some bowel exploration. But they're going to head upside. And we get some like shootout. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's like an announcement by some random person speaking like American English that just said from the intercom, oh, everyone is dead on the hall. And what about the answers? Oh, everyone's dead. And that's when Nigel, Raymond Zhang are like, oh, okay, nothing to see here. Now we've done it. Let's go. So then they leave. They walk up the steps. I'm like, who the fuck was that guy? I just assumed everyone's dead.
That was his job.
I mean, was it like Chad or Alex pretending to? That's weird. Being the cowards that Griffith and Zhang are, they scurry away, but they leave their goons surrounding Frank and Danielle to still get the twins.
So, I think it's Alex, right? Because he finally realizes that he loves Danielle, and he wants to, put a ring on it. So he goes up to her, gives her a big kiss, and then he stands back to admire his work. Then big ass thunder thighs just clamp around his fucking head.
So you missed one thing. I have to.
What did I miss?
But the guy, like they leave Danielle and Frank, who's not even in the scene, which makes me think they did kill him in the original. They added him later.
Oh.
And Danielle is tied up, and there's a guy there who you've never seen before. He's wearing a hat, and he's speaking with like a British accent or Australian. I don't know. He turns his hat around. It's clearly Jean-Claude Van Damme's stunt double in the whole movie. He's got the same hair, same physique, and he was on camera. He wanted to be on camera as an actor, so he was going
what
to.
A great role that they gave.
He's gonna
rapist
he's
number
gonna,
2.
He's gonna rape her. He's gonna rape her and then kill her. Alex does the headbutt routine and knocks him.
He goes in for the rape and then saved by the bell, and then he's there to, Myra's work. Then the thighs just clamp like a fucking vice grip on his head, and he doesn't know what to do. It's kind of arousing, but at the same time, he might die, so he's conflicted. Maybe he's tearing up a little.
Maybe.
And then we have a fight between Kara and how does he get out of the head scissors?
So he basically spins around and he's got like he's right in her crotch, like his mouth is right in her crotch. He gives it a little tickle and she lets go. Because she just turned to jelly.
Oh, remember, she's got the giant clit because she's got this out.
Yeah, it was actually crushed between her thighs, so extending even further out.
This is a good little role reversal because we've all seen the movies where the woman gets on her knees and starts prodding at the man's dick, and next thing you know, he's like, I'm willing to let all this slide until you suck my dick. So the fact that just a little bit of clit action.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think you learned that. I was going to say learned that from growing up in France, but this is Alex, I believe.
Yeah.
So I don't know. On the streets, he learned it.
Yeah, Hong Kong.
He learned it in Catholic school.
There we go.
Yeah, he was an orphanage. It was a Catholic orphanage.
Many people don't know Frere Jacques is about giving oral sex to a woman.
Yeah, it is.
It teaches you the proper techniques.
Interesting.
Learn some French, people.
So what happens? What happens right here? It's one of the best scenes in the movie.
All right, well, let's hear it.
She pulls out a knife. She pulls out a knife. That's like her MO. Remember, she Neon earlier. So she's slashing at him. They're having a little fight, and then she just reaches down, grabs him by the balls, and apparently they're made of titanium or some kind of metal because Alex doesn't flinch, and Kara gives him this. What the fuck? Like, your balls are actually made of steel. Like, she's like kind of happy about it, kind of.
I got it. I got an explanation for this.
Please, because I'm confused.
We've been talking about Alex's intimacy issues. Maybe Alex doesn't have balls. Maybe that's why he can't pleasure his woman, and that's the whole issue. He's like, my brother can do it. I cannot give my love of my life the sex that she deserves. But this fucking hard T can. There you go.
That's it. That makes total sense. And that's why he's jealous of Alex.
Yeah.
Because he has a penis. He's got a penis.
Well, no, he has a penis.
But the balls. Oh, the balls. Okay.
Yeah.
And he can't produce testosterone to get his dick.
Which is why he doesn't have any hair on his chest.
Oh my God. Like Jelly Roll. Comes back, people.
It all comes back to Jelly Roll.
Of course, no one remembers 5 hours ago when we talked about it.
Checked out 2 hours ago on this episode. And I don't give a fuck.
All right, keep going. We got this.
Yes, we're almost done. He's got Phil's got a hockey game he's got to watch. So she goes for a roundhouse of her own, and her heel on her boot gets caught in a steam pipe.
Oh my God, let off some steam, Bennett.
Right. And he gives her a little clit punch, destroys her.
I mean, if you got a large clit, you're going to get punched. That's my favorite Jeff Foxworthy
joke.
Kick
the shit out of the clit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
She's How are we still laughing at our jokes at this point?
I don't know.
She's incapacitated. Major clit damage. He puts a knife up to her.
Pretty that clit.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, he slides the knife in like super slow and sadistic.
Yes,
like it's kind of messed up.
It's kind of a euphemism.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's Iron Dick, and I got you.
No, he doesn't have. That's the thing. His dick don't work.
Shit. That's what happened.
Right.
Okay.
My God. So if people could sift through the rubble of whatever madness we've given them today, they will learn a lot about this movie, and it has layers, like baklava level layers.
All right, it's been amazing. Let's make this movie boring now. We're gonna have our heroes chase two elderly men and then have a fight with them.
This is where we make up our time, folks, because my God, we're still on the docks, which of course we expect to be the most dangerous place ever. But when you're talking about elderly people, there's caution ropes everywhere. There's fucking staircase.
Zhang has a cane, for Christ's sake.
Zhang has a cane, for Christ's sakes. He's gonna run up like a giant piece of heavy machinery.
It's a crane.
Yeah, to move the cargo around. But he's got the fucking old man stair lift thing to ride, and so he's just riding up it nonchalantly.
Right. So Alex goes after him. Chad and Danielle run after Griffith. So Griffith runs in the part where they have all the canisters, the containers.
Yeah, just so happened they made like a fort.
Yeah, it's like little alleyways.
Yeah.
And then because somehow Griffith gets into one of the things that moves the containers.
Yeah.
And his big plan is, I'm going to push them into the water.
Yeah.
Like I could see if he was going to crush them against another container. That would be
that would make sense.
Dramatic. No, our heroes just jump into the water.
That's it.
And then they climb out, and then Griffith thinks they're still in the water.
Danielle gets shoved into a crevice.
Yeah.
Jean-Claude jumps, and oh my God, his turnaround move.
Yeah, he just climbs out, and then Griffith stands there shooting the water. Come out, boy! I know you're under there,
boy.
And then somehow he gets behind him in the machine.
Please.
And he drops the can.
Is this the most like Michael Myers move Jean-Claude's ever pulled? He's in the water. Suddenly he's in the fucking machine. He had to jump 20 feet to get to the water. Somehow he ends up all the way around.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
So, all right. So he gets crushed. Griffith gets crushed by the canister. Back to the even more boringest fight where Alex and Zhang are there just... He's basically pummeling an old man.
Yeah.
Old man pulls out his... Of course, every cane has a sword in it. So he pulls out his sword cane. Does a couple moves towards Alex. Alex just puts his arm between two gears, crushes his arm. Yeah. He's just this feeble man. No, please work with me. I'll give you everything.
My father.
And then
what about the tunnel? What are we doing?
No. There's no tunnel. No one fucking cares.
His father, he never knew.
Exactly. It's just how did he know?
And he just meekly slides down the crane and dies.
Remember he hit. Go ahead, Griff.
No, please.
No, he something triggers, like a button turns on, and then the conveyor belt moves, but it doesn't move at all. He just slides. Yeah. He slides right off the crane and drops 40 feet into a whole crate of cognac.
Yeah. He actually says, and then he falls. And then our heroes just meet up. Alex and Danielle hug each other. He's like, I can finally get over the fact I have no testicles. I still love you.
He got some of those nudicles.
We see Frank stumbling out. Not a wrinkle on him. He literally looks like he's in the beginning of the movie because the steam had got all of the wrinkles. And then we see Alex, and he gives a little Otay.
Oh, he does what people recognize now as the white power symbol.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's what. Yeah, that's what it
is.
Okay. Now.
Okay.
And then, thankfully, the movie ends.
Oh my God!
No epilogue that says, "Hey, we're running the tunnel now. We're doing legitimate business now. We're
nothing
family
like
business."
Now they weren't planning any kind of sequel or anything for this.
Yes, there was a sequel written in 2010. Jean-Claude Van Damme, when he was, I guess, doing the Expendables 2, or a couple years within that, he had actually said he had written a screenplay with Sheldon Lettich, the guy who wrote this movie, that was going to be a sequel to Double Impact, but it'd be set in L.A., where one of the brothers gets into trouble with the mafia or the L.A. mob, and then his brother comes to help him from Asia. I don't know if it's the same character, but he did want Bolo Young in it, but Bolo Young would play a different character. So never happened. The movie was written and sadly never.
Of all the movies, this was the one he'd want to make a sequel to?
I mean,
this was actually his most successful film at the time. It was 15 million, I think, to make, 80 million at the box office, and then
holy shit!
It was a big success. And then the next film was Universal Soldier, which was even bigger. And then that's when he became a box office star at the time.
Well, I mean, it makes sense if he's fixated on this movie because he's played twins 4 other times after this. So.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maybe Jean-Claude had a twin he killed in the womb. He karate kicked the kid.
Maybe.
That's why it's a knot on his head, because he was fighting for his life.
That was his conjoined twin. He killed it. He ripped it off his head.
And strangled it.
He strangled it.
Speaking of strangling.
Strangled it with the umbilical cord, right?
We strangled our audience. With,
well, you deserve it.
We haven't done one of these in so long. You know what?
It's it's
refreshing as fuck for us to actually talk to somebody who likes movies. Whatever you want.
I guess
I love this movie. I actually love this movie. I do. It's a fun movie.
It is a really fun movie, and I really did think that Jean-Claude did a good job playing twins.
90 minutes, it would have been perfect.
90 minutes would have been perfect, yeah.
Even I'd give it 95.
Yeah. More Bolo, better villains, but Jean-Claude did a good job. And I usually don't say he does a good job, even in the movies I love of it.
Because Jean-Claude knows that the secret formula for a good action hero is a comeback. This is what Seagal never learned.
Yeah.
I'm always in control. I'm always dominating, which is why all his heroes suck.
Yeah.
He would never have the balls to play a Chad character.
Yeah.
I can't play that. It's not me. I can't understand that.
No. Everyone has to love me. Everyone has to fear me.
Everyone has to fear me, not love me.
Oh, no. There's people who love him.
Well, yeah. They're called Eastern Europeans.
Okay.
And I also think that Jean-Claude Van Damme was doing very well. And then in 1994 was Street Fighter, I think is when that was. And that's kind of spelled the end of his sort of box office appeal in some ways. And then he ended up, he said at the time he was doing a $10,000 a week coke habit in that time of his career. So I think his whole, he became somebody nobody, plus his ego got to him as well. So
yeah.
But he's, I kind of like he kind of turned his life around, and he's done some pretty good stuff like JCVD and the TV. I actually like the Jean-Claude Van Johnson TV show is pretty good, pretty funny. Yeah,
we'll have to check them out just because we cover that kind of stuff, so we'll have to look in. Maybe for Griffmas we'll do one of the modern Jean-Claudes.
All right,
because that could be interesting. But anyways,
all right, thank you, Phil. You know what, Phil?
Yes.
I like you now.
Okay, good.
That might change, but for now, you're okay. You're a good egg, and eggs are expensive.
Eggs are expensive, so that's a big old compliment.
But next week, I promise, this episode. Did you have any farewell things you want to say to your adoring listeners?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for joining us. If you actually hit us up on Twitter and let us know. I guarantee 0 people actually hear this part, but that's okay. We'll see. We'll see. But we'll love you guys.
Who the real fans are if they do
we'll see who the real fans are. Yeah, and remember to get your ingredients, make your double whiskey punch, and enjoy this film. It's great.
Fuck yeah.
Speaking of enjoying film, I swear next week's episode will be at least half what this episode is. We're going to go back to a simpler time, Griff, a time when the Taliban were our friends and Russia was our enemies. We're doing Rambo 3 next week, Griff, because that's the way it goes. People are star fuckers. They want stars.
And we're going to give them what they want?
Well, yes. So tune in next week for Rambo 3, as they say, where Chad grew up, France. And keep it warm.